control.
Glenn Powell, if you're listening,
Wow.
I am available. I am also a Texan. I live at the tip, just the tip. Please come through. I also love movies. I'm a God-fearing girl. I love my parents and Texas-style chili. I make a really good batch of that. So yeah. I make good cornbread. I make really good green chili and chicken enchiladas. I just made a whole batch of tamales over Christmas. So
Okay.
I will make sure you are fed.
Laid gay, dropping rhymes that slay. In the golden era, where the real ones play. GCA crew, keeping it true. Spitting dope lines till the break of day. Back in the day, we had the style. Retro beats with that smooth vinyl dial. Flow so fresh, lyrics so tight. Represent the essence, shining so bright. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown.
Hello and welcome everybody to Late and Gay with the GCA. This is episode 46. We are nearing on a year, and what a crazy year it's been. As you can tell by my voice and everybody on the panel, we just got back from MegaCon recently. Wow, that was some crazy stuff. But don't take it from me. We're going to talk to everybody today. I am Mo Zamboni, your hostess with the sort of mostest. Need to watch my mouth as if you followed us over from the Trigger Happy. My mouth was Trigger Happy, so I need to watch while I'm talking. So anyway, oh, you're muted, Malty. So
You're making it worse again.
I know, and I know.
Your mouth is trigger happy. Are you serious, brother?
Hey, no lies detected. But anyways, so let's get this party started, shall we? Malty, how you doing, sir?
Heidi ho. I had a bunch of FOMO because I think I was the only one of the core group that couldn't go, if I'm not mistaken. But I held it down for the underground over here, not only putting out videos, but also checking with the Discord every day. And don't worry, Jess, I totally didn't cause any problems. We were on our best behavior. Suspenders up, everything like that.
Nice. Yeah, it was kind of. We got to meet a lot of people from Discord, but we didn't know no Phantom trolling anybody, no Isaac memeing everybody. Well, I guess he probably was memeing, but yeah, I'm with you on that. So I'm glad everybody had fun. So next we have Alec Baldwin's Harry Balls. Hi,
Harry Bowles, actually.
Harry Balls.
Yes. Never mind. I had the Doge.
So confused right now.
I'm sick. I caught the con crud or China virus or something, but yeah, I can't think right. My whole body aches, and I just ran 2 streams that only went a little terrible. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. I posted the link to your guys' stream in your guys' stream by mistake.
We saw
like,
that.
how come I can't pin it? This is bullshit. And then I realized I was in the wrong chat. Then went over to mine and did it. So yeah, everything's going great. Everything's fine.
He doesn't always shoot straight, I guess.
Oh, this is going to be bad. But join us for the ride. Next, my other fellow housemate that I hung out with over the weekend, Hayden Wayne. I don't know why I'm talking like Jeff Goldblum. My brain's working about that fast. So I'm glad you finally got back home.
Yeah. We got stuck at the airport for an extra day because our airline got delayed whenever we were leaving Orlando because some woman brought a nebulizer on the flight, and apparently it takes 45 minutes to figure out that it's not a bomb. And then we were late showing up to our connecting flight, but American Airlines was gracious enough to give us a hotel room for the night with a shuttle that never showed up to the airport and $12 off any meal in the airport that we wanted.
Oh, well, that fixes everything.
Yay.
I don't even know why you're complaining.
I know.
12 bucks?
They fucked about 50 people, and we would see each other around the airport as everybody was still waiting on the shuttle, which never came. And they were like, did you get your $12 voucher? Yeah. Yep, I got mine. Yeah, it was a rough trip back, but it was a very fun trip overall, and it was a great time.
Yeah, it was totally great. I introduced you to a new sparkling water. I mean, it felt like very, very important.
I just found a store this afternoon that actually carries that sparkling water here in my hometown. So,
Oh, we're
That's
just
the
a bunch of
gayest thing
old
you guys have ever
people.
said.
I know. Well,
Whatever.
you weren't there at the house, but oh, you were. Never mind. All right. Next we have Magda.
Hi, everybody. Well, I thought I had a bad trip back home, but I guess Hayden had worse. Actually, Hayden had a bad trip to MegaCon and then
to MegaCon,
back home. You really.
Well,
I think-
we can talk about that in a little bit. The travel there was almost just as bad.
Yeah, you have to choose different airport next time, I think.
100%.
Yeah. This is a bad luck, bad airport to go from and to. But I got stuck in Atlanta for 2 hours. Woohoo! So and thankfully that was going to LAX, so I didn't miss any connecting flights. I probably would have, if I had to fly somewhere else from the LAX. But the bathroom on the plane malfunctioned, and I guess it was the valve that was taking everything out of the plane didn't work well. So I could see how it could have been a disaster if that was discovered, on the flight. So so they were fixing it for about 2 hours, and then
Insert Christmas vacation. Shitter's full.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great quote, but we got a way better one from the MegaCon from the GCA house. It's so much better. Next up, I got to meet him for the first time. If you ever get to meet him in person, he's a great dude. And when he gets drunk, he gets so much more Italian. He just walks around like he just owns the place, which is great. It's hilarious. Tell me I'm wrong, everybody, but we have Hoodie D.
Who's not there?
Hello.
There he is.
Coming off of MegaCon weekend, luckily I am not sick. Knock on some wood here. I was with Schnagrnall and the German and my sister. We were the last four standing.
What were you saying? I thought you said Schnagrnall. I'm like,
That's what I heard.
that's pretty much how we talked that entire
I heard
weekend.
that too.
Hey, what happens in Orlando stays in Orlando. Whatever moment they had is okay. We don't judge you, man.
Hey, not tonight.
Oh, we had a
baby.
few moments.
Yeah.
Just a few.
But yeah, it was very fun. And next up, we have like this bottom row. These people, these guys have like stamina like you wouldn't believe. They're just we would go into the wee hours of the night. You wake up the next morning, they're like, it's like they're ready to run a marathon. I'm like, I hate you all. It was like, give me some pancakes. I'm tired. And they're just like, hey. But anyways, Nagrinol. Huh? Oh yeah, the pancakes.
You guys ate all the pancakes. I didn't get any pancakes.
I didn't get any either. That's okay. Yeah, Orlando was a blast getting to meet all you guys again. And Hayden for the first time.
Yeah.
For the first time. Drew again, of course. And yeah, I'm kind of out of it today. I drove home from Florida when I leave yesterday at like 12.
Yeah,
Got
upstate
home
New York.
here
right?
this morning. Yeah, I went from 88
upstate
degree
New
weather
York.
to
Yeah,
15 degree weather. Yeah, I only slept for a few hours. So. Oh, then I smashed my toe into the corner of my bed. And that's
Welcome
Your
home.
controllers, not your bones. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Ogrenall.
Togernall. There's a new person in the chat. And lastly, we had our music for the weekend, and honestly, it was just amazing meeting you in person, dude. You are the rooftop Korean, and anybody that says otherwise, I disagree with. It's Yo Pops.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing out there?
I'm sure you're doing fine. You're one of those people you just kind of like, you could take a 20-minute power nap and get that's all you need for the week, and you're good.
Dude, you know what, man? On the when we all had to leave, dude, I was so effing tired at the airport, dude, and I had to like sit there for like an hour or something. And yeah, that was kind of, but I got some sleep on the plane and had some drinks on the plane, so everything was good.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Nice.
Most importantly, you didn't miss your plane.
Did you miss your plane?
No. Most importantly, you didn't miss that one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The first one I did, and then they cut me back to economy, and then because I got first class tickets, so I was so mad. I was like, but yeah, on the way back, got the 1 inch of leg room, the extra leg room. It was perfect. So
That's what I think about driving, except when there's a winter storm and all the traffic is going 50 when you could be doing 80, it like drives me insane. Oh, and then the whole left lane was like covered in snow, and for some reason they didn't plow it, and nobody was driving over there. So it's like the 3-lane highway is reduced to 2 lanes, and you're just stuck.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I started blowing it through the snow, and I was like, "Fuck it, if I crash, I crash."
And then after all that, you come home and you bust your toe. That's just
It's life.
Yes, it is. And last but not least, the man of the hour, Drew, outstanding INFIELD. How are you doing, sir?
Thanks for
Pleasure
having
meeting you again in Orlando.
Yeah,
and I saw
it's
you
our
in Dallas last
anniversary. We should have celebrated more. It was our
really
our 1-year anniversary.
I was going to say I think we celebrated plenty at
we did.
Club.
No, it was a good time. Saw a lot of people, most people on the screen here, and a lot of people in the chat. I think some people in the chat were there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was awesome. No, that was really cool. That was my first big con. I went to the Atlanta Comic-Con before that and met Drinker. But before, well, yeah, that one at MegaCon just got bigger since last year.
Mhm.
It's been incredible. I made it in. I only last like an hour in the actual convention, or the the hall, exhibit hall. Yeah. Yeah, the panel was awesome. I arrived just in time to see the panel, and that was really well done. And then I saw the feed that they did the video afterwards, and that was
they finally figured out how to mic up a fucking room. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah,
they had somebody who worked in audio for years and in stage productions and stuff. I was like, come on, guys. Like, yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, a lot of us have our own expertise in a certain thing that can help out, whatever kind of way. Yeah, and I met just a lot of people. I met 1-800 Danky. He was awesome.
Danky's great, yeah.
Dude.
And
Homeboy
what's the other
is
guy's
tall.
name? The Sarcastic, Fantastic, something. I'm messing it up right now.
Sarcastic.
Fantastic, Sarcastic. Yeah, he came up and he's like, "Oh, we were talking and having a good time," and about his videos that went, viral when Jeremy shared them and stuff about Jay being in the Senate with Bernie Sanders. That one is hilarious.
That one is great. Yeah,
no, it was great. I lasted the whole time, and I was at the Universal Studios the night before. I didn't go to the rides, but me, Adam, and Duke Devil had dinner and kind of chilled by the water.
Nice.
So that was cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, and
speaking
for
of Universal, I got my Back to the Future Universal cup right here.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
dude.
awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, look at this.
It's a set of 4. It's like Jaws, King Kong, Back to the Future, and E.T.
Oh,
Dude, the late 90s, those were like really popular. I haven't seen that stuff since I was a very small kid. Those are awesome.
Back when it was art.
McDonald's
91.
glasses.
Yeah, 91.
91. Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Well,
and
and
those
so
are the really good rides. Those are the great rides at Universal. I love
Yeah.
the Back to the Future ride. It was amazing.
Yeah, that one and Jaws were my favorite.
What were you gonna say, Hayden?
Well, I was going to say, for those of you in the chat who may not know, Drew, whenever I met him in 23, he was completely wheelchair bound, I believe. And I didn't see a wheelchair once this weekend, man.
Nope, I ditched it completely for the whole weekend. It's the first time in San Antonio. I had to take it through the airport and everything to get away, but I was able to maneuver and planned and did my opera order. Just planned my trip, in a certain way to make it happen. So it's been a long time coming, but I've been able
awesome.
a lot of work, a lot of physical therapy. The infusions of being an IVIG, intravenous immunoglobulin, every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I have to sit in a chair at the VA for 6 hours with a needle in my arm, 2 days in a row, and that's been helping repair the nerves or make it so I don't feel all the nerve pain when I'm doing workouts and physical therapy and stuff like that in order to build up muscle.
Yep. And you're looking good, man. You're looking a lot healthier than you were a couple of years ago when I first met you.
Thank you.
So since my dad was in the Air Force and he went to the VA quite a bit, sitting in a chair for 6 hours isn't unheard of. So I'm glad they actually got some stuff done while you were there. Because it was a little different for my dad.
They're actually making progress.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Progress on perfection.
Yeah, so that's awesome. No, the VA, honestly, they catch some flack, but if you get to a good one, they're amazing.
Really Minneapolis is a good one from what I hear from other ones. So and you got to advocate for yourself. So I tell them what I've been researching, what I've been looking up. Here's what I want to try. And I think Trump passed it last time, saying like the Veterans Right to Try Act or something like that, where you get to do different things that are working for other people. You're like, hey, can we try this? Yeah, go for it. So it's awesome.
I was going to say the military can do whatever they want to you. Why can't you have the same, Yeah. So but yeah, dude, you're looking great. And by the way, might I say, you did not just have the standard issue cane. All right. Drew had some pimp going on. All right. Come on now.
My Army cane here. Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's got a
the last one broke. I had the one I brought to MegaCon last year. I had people sign it and it broke. So I retired it.
I'm sorry. I just love everything about this profile pic. Uncle Gus. The good old days. Eddie Murphy, Delirious. That was such a good one. But anyways, dude.
It started though. Can we shout out Drew's channel that he's starting up? Or
100%.
But he's starting up a new pop culture show on Sundays, and I want people to go over and subscribe now. And when we shout him out at the end too.
Yeah, definitely. It's me and Horny Alf and Tiny but Fierce. So it's on Horny Alf's channel. Eventually, when I get my own up and running and everything like that, might switch back and forth. We're figuring it out. But yeah, Pop Culture Patriots on Horny Alf's channel. Sunday at, I'm going to mess it up. It's like 7 Eastern, 6 Pacific, whatever, 7654, like that. And me, Horny Alf, and Tiny are all in different time zones, so it's hard to keep track. But yeah, Pop Culture Patriots. So we had Mo on the first episode. We're gonna have ABF on this Sunday, along with Duke Devil, or no, Renaissance Nerd.
Yeah, Adam's great.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's always good to have me on your first show because the bar is set low, so you're only going
set
up
the
from
standard.
there, so.
Set the set the chat on fire.
It was really fun. It was like they'd been doing it forever. Like seriously,
really,
it was
good. Yeah, we'll be looking at current stuff like box office. So we'll be looking at Captain African American Soldier on this one. And so, yeah, I'm doing my homework. I'm going to go back and look at every Captain America movie and Falcon stuff. It's going to be tough, but yeah, I'm going to go watch all the other things. But yeah, Horny Elf. And then my channel is Operation Outstanding INFIELD.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all those subs, man. You should get there. He's a very good interviewer. I've seen his work, so it's awesome that everybody, and a lot of it, I don't know about you, Drew, but a lot of it stemmed from last year. All of us kind of met via MegaCon or a lot of us did, and just kind of started going. But if you don't mind, like, when did you start getting really interested in YouTube? Because I don't think I really knew the story. I would love to know it, and I would love to share it if you're okay with that.
I mean, yeah, I've been watching it for years. I mean, at first, was start off as motivation stuff, listening, at the gym, like 2012 kind of stuff, and then I slowly got more into movies. And then, well, I've always been in the movie, but then I started watching on YouTube, and it was like John Flickinger, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns were like the only three that I kind of watched. I think the Arrowverse and the MCU is what brought me into YouTube, watching the stuff. And what I would do is, like, I wouldn't watch any previews, but I'd watch the episode or the movie and then go watch the reviews. And it was so cool to see a different perspective than I saw, and the good, the bad, and kind of what's going on. I'm always like interested to like watch something and then understand how it works. And so that was pretty cool. But then a lot of us started to notice around that 2016, 2017, it started to take a dip. The MCU, the Arrowverse, CW. It's like, what is going on here? So I'm like, and I noticed the reviewers started to either not review stuff, or that you could tell that they were hiding something. They didn't want to talk about how bad it was. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I started looking for more people, and I found Geeks and Gamers. I found Star Wars Theory around that time too, because the whole Force Awakens, and I during COVID I just got into all the Clone Wars and stuff like that too. So yeah, I jumped in, and I was pretty busy around that time. I had a full-time sales job, quota job. I was also in the Army National Guard and going to grad school at the same time. So I wanted to make something, but I just didn't have the time. And then when this illness happened, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to kind of create something and get to know other people that are out there. And I think it was Drinker that said, he's like, yep, I'm going to be at Atlanta Comic-Con, so I'm going to go check that out. If you're stop by, I'm like, hey, let me see if I could do this. And I was able to do it, and met Drinker when he had no line at all. It was just him on Artist Alley, and he had a couple panels I went to that like nobody was there. And so it was cool to meet him, and it just kind of grew from there. And then I got to know, Gary, and at the Wisconsin meetup, and then MegaCon, and here we go. That's where we're at now.
That's awesome.
Well,
Wow,
yeah, growing. It's awesome.
Yep.
Let's fucking
And then
go.
meeting everybody here. We all have our own skills and stuff that we want to kind of contribute, make something really cool.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I love about our group, actually. Like, everyone has their own weaknesses, but also their own strengths. So try to play to that as much as possible while still remaining friends.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the Army too. It's like we all have our strengths, our weaknesses, we get tempers, we get whatever, but like we're authentic, and we take people kind of as they are, and call out the dumb stuff, dumb shit, whatever, That's how it goes. You get in arguments, and then you get over it, or whatever. Or you have each other's back when dumb shit's going on.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was one of the cool things about our last weekend with most of us all staying in the same house together. It's like, now whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm the exact same person that I am whenever I'm at night at stream. And it's same for everybody else here, right? It's whenever they say authenticity is the currency of the future, they mean it. And these are those instances where you get to go and you get to meet people and you get to see that they are actually authentic people.
Yeah, it'll come out either way. Like you do enough streams or videos, and it's going to show. So you might as well just be who you are, and just go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do not worry about don't worry about what people think to a point, but criticism is good. If people care enough to tell you that they don't like something, there's always a morsel there. But if they're just being mean and dickish, then if they're just doing it to be crass and annoying, that is one thing. But always take criticism properly, and you'll get better. So
if you're based with yourself, you can always take pointers. Now, I actually, because I do a lot of videos for the GCA, I actually do read through the comments, even though I don't want to a lot of the time, because I'm just worried that I'm going to go off on a tirade against them, anybody who's like saying nonsense. But I actually had something from someone that we don't know, and I've never seen them in chat. but they are a follower of our YouTube channel. And they said, you talk too slowly in your videos. If I play it at 1.5 times speed, it's a way better video. So I trained myself to start talking faster in videos. And since I've done that, I mean, this may just be circumstantial, but I've seen
you gotten comments that say I play it at 0.75 speed.
Our viewership numbers have gone up for video, and I'm just like, maybe this is what the people who are just watching videos want. They want me to talk faster. It's the same information. I just talk faster.
Yeah,
I think that's the crazy part. Like when I started streaming on Jay's channel, holy crap, you would have thought they just wheeled in somebody. Well, they kind of did. But somebody said, "Hey, why do you sound like the guy from The Quartering?" And I'm like, "You asshole!"
Oh no, Jeremy!
Talk about can't read.
Yeah, I can only watch him at 5x.
Yeah, no, no, it's a Midwest thing for real. Just it's like whenever you're just big, it's just like it's we all come from the same stock, all right? Not much to do up there, but yeah, everybody knows. But yeah, no, but it's. You got to take that in stride. You got to laugh at it because it's just funny. If somebody's taking the time to dunk on you, sometimes you're like, "Wow, that was brutal," but I really enjoyed that.
Well, that's what it was the whole time we were all in the house together. We were ribbing each other, making fun of each other, and there was no animosity there. It was just having a good time, poking fun, and I think we did have a good time. My favorite part of the entire experience of going to Florida was whenever we would all get there to the house in the afternoon or the evening and be like, all right, we're just here for the evening. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
Like it was
yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It was great. And Leo would be on his DJ equipment.
He would DJ for like 8 hours straight, man.
I'm telling you, okay, I got to give Yo Pops a plug. I listened to him for like hours last night, and of course he doesn't have any of the songs I like so old. But
old song, Sugar Hill Gang. Who the hell plays Sugar Hill Gangs in clubs? No,
that was a joke at that point, sir. But kind of not. No. I was bringing up like ones from the '90s. But but the vibe was going. It was positive, man. It was really cool. It was like, seriously, I when they say you stream with your friends, it's if you're lucky enough to do that, thank your lucky stars. Thank God, because when I stream with like people like Horny Elf or Dermy Wormy, even though he's a degenerate, I love him. I'm doing it on Friday. It's the whole community is just amazing. You brought up Duke Devil. Duke Devil is let's talk about him for a little bit if you don't mind.
He knows his shit. Like we had a couple talks and stuff like that over dinner, and man, that guy knowledgeable.
Even if you didn't know he was a lawyer, if you met him, come on, Drew, he's a lawyer. He had his hair coiffed up. He had a suit on. He was like, hey, and he's just the nicest guy, even though he's from Duke. Ew. But sorry, I'm a Big Ten guy. But no, that's the thing. Just meeting everybody in the chat, especially I gotta highlight this because I followed him around all the time. I was so lost in last year's MegaCon and where things were supposed to be. This dude right here, if you get to meet this dude in person, Ronan the Crusader is one of the unsung guys. Now he's been off the radar for a little bit, but I really hope he gets back on the radar and starts. Okay, we're 30 minutes in. How you need fuck shit up, sir. Well, he needs to come back in like Conan the Barbarian. We need Ronan the Crusader back.
Are you fucking retarded, Mo? Like, obviously, this is nothing against Ronan the Crusader. Hayden said "fuck" at like the 5-minute mark, and
I don't even think we're 5 minutes.
We've all been cussing, but all hail Ronan the fucking Crusader. Hell yeah, man!
China virus in my intro.
I've been saying golly gee willikers for the last few days because I've been trailing around with my family, so I can't let them loose all the time. All right, I'm trying to get my cursing muscles back up and working.
That is the gayest thing I've ever heard you say, Mo.
Don't worry, we still got
we
got an hour and a half left, sir.
True.
I forget.
Well, all I got to say is check out Trigger Happy, and when I start talking about Reinhardt, that was the gayest thing I've said today.
So far.
So far, yes. The 90s.
No, but so on the MegaCon thing, since we'll take a few minutes to just talk about our experience. I mentioned, or well, Magda mentioned that I also had a rough time getting there. So I drove 2 hours the night before to get to the hotel because we were supposed to have like bad weather. And then the weather ended up not being bad, but okay, it's fine. We go to the hotel, we go through security, and then the weather gets bad. So they delayed my 5 a.m. flight, but the announcement date was TBA. So we didn't know when our flight was going to leave. So we went to the gate and we sat there and we watched 5 flights leave from where we were to where we were supposed to go over the course of 12 fucking hours before they finally said, "Oh, okay, you guys can get on this plane." It was a very rough 12 hours.
That's insane.
First time?
Yeah. Well, the bar opens at 8 a.m. So at that point, it was just like, all right, we're sitting at the bar. We could see the gate, and we just started drinking. But yeah, between that and then coming back and getting shut down before we could get back and missing the flight, and it was just the travel itself was awful. But I will say that while we were at MegaCon, we did have pretty good luck with Ubers getting to and from wherever we were going. It was like a 6-minute wait every time we booked an Uber.
Yeah. And you're welcome that I know Spanish because it came in handy because not a one of them spoke English.
No,
one.
you don't have to
I had
talk
4.
to the driver. You just talk to them every time.
I know.
Yeah, you
Wait,
distracted him, and we were late for the G&G panel.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
I missed the panel, so at least you guys got in. Like, I missed it. They
Oh
would've
yeah,
let
they
me-
A lot of they
were like, you can't
Don't
go in
worry,
there.
I missed it too.
Yeah,
They were like, you
sure.
can't go in there, and I just walked in, and then they were
Oh,
like,
did you?
okay, yeah.
And they had the doors. They had the
Yeah,
doors
I did
closed.
I was behind you. I
If
snuck
she
I
says
just
something to
opened
me,
it, walked
The
in.
main
like-
door is closed,
Well, I
but
saw
because the
Hayden in
person
there,
guarding
like,
the
I'm
door was DI hire, and the back doors
I
weren't
found,
locked, so you could sneak in.
I found an open seat next to Quarter Black Garrett.
Oh,
there were
nice.
tons of people leaving the whole time. They could have been letting people in. They weren't
Well, that's the
watching the
thing.
door.
Yeah, they
Hey,
were lying about it because they were like, "Oh, it's full." I'm like, I just watched 10 people walk out, and they were like, "Well, we
You know what
can't
you
let
should-
anyone in."
They have no authority. You just got to do your own thing.
Hey, ABF, what you should have told Quarter Black Garrett is that you have an Airbnb you can stay at. So we could have got money.
I
for
told him. I told QB. I'm like, hey, I got a place. I was planning on having anybody and you guys, and Mo was like, oh, we already got a whole place for everybody because I had a 2-bedroom, 8 per or something like 2-bedroom condo, 4 beds. Like it slept 8, and it was like just me. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Nice.
And then Horny Alf, like 4 hours before the meetup, he's like, hey, I'm driving down. Still got a place? And I'm like, sure, dude. So
Very nice.
he was there for like 6 hours.
It was just you guys two in the we said the 2-bed. Nice. That's perfect, dude. I mean, like everyone has their own space, and then that's
Yeah, there's a lazy river. It was on this like resort.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Orange
jealous,
Lake.
man.
Yeah,
We
we
didn't
had
get
one
to
of
do
That's
that.
great. Hold
we have
on.
one
No,
of those,
before we just reminisce all day, we have super chats that we do need to reach.
Absolutely. Sure. Let's hit him. All right. So yo pops, let me bring these up. Wait.
And everyone, sorry, my voice is all like my voice was fine in Orlando, and then once like I got back, it just started getting all scratchy and stuff. So
Same here.
I
Should've gargled more.
apologize to the audience.
Yeah, I almost
All
lost
right.
mine in Orlando, but mine's coming back slowly.
Well, man, you were. I mean, dude. Okay, everyone hated. Okay, this guy could. Let me tell you something. This motherfucker could sing. All right, and when he is like a theater kid, theater trained. He's good. Oh man.
What do you mean? We all can sing.
Come on.
Nah,
Come on,
He
you gotta
really
catch
sold
him.
I can't
But the
do
jury's still out on this guy. So we'll start here. Corn Boy.
Corn boy.
Boy.
Yo, what's going on, corn boy?
Boy.
Nice seeing you, the most aptly named man in the
And
chat.
he was giving thumbs up in everyone's pictures in Orlando too.
Yep.
Mhm.
He was on the G&G stream doing that in the background, I think.
Really.
I can believe it.
Who we got here?
All right. And then we have
Oh.
Vagabundo.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
Vagabundo with the 5. Hey, let's see. Hail everyone. Hail Drew. Hail Magna.
Meg.
Can't wait for next
That
week.
autocorrect got him.
Is that an inside joke, Magda?
It will be now.
Oh, all right. Well, I just saw that picture he posted where he was he was around a bunch of furry monkeys, and it was just golden.
Oh yeah.
Well,
He's like, look, I found my people at MegaCon.
Vagabundo,
But,
by the way, if you were on my live stream when I was leaving the airport, I did not see you. I thought I might have saw you in there. I think you said like hail. I did not see you. I'm sorry I did not respond to you. So hail, man. Sorry about that, dude. I didn't see you on my my phone. It didn't pop up.
Hey, you get into it, man. That's part of the fun. Totally. check
Typical
them out.
rooftop Korean.
Yeah.
He's too busy looking at. Yeah, no. So Vagabundo gave me. We have an inside joke. He gave me a lot of watermelon candy.
Dude, those are good, man.
Because of our
Yeah,
Dallas
we'll
meetup.
have one.
We found out that we shared a love for watermelon, so obviously he wanted to help me out. So it was thank you for that. I had to have this much of the watermelon cotton candy from Buc-ee's. ABF ate it, my son ate it, everybody else ate it except for me. So apparently it's pretty good because it's Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is amazing. So Vagabundo, can't wait to see you on the next one. And then we have honestly an awesome dude to talk to in person, but his oddly numbered super chats are equally as awesome. Raider for 58.
Raider's awesome.
Raider, dude. It was nice talking with you. I talked with you.
Yeah,
a
dude.
lot.
It was great to meet you, man.
You know, I'm pissed. I was watching that thing that Jay put out, one of the videos where like he just got a line, and I heard someone shout Raider, and I think it might have been Wicked, but I heard someone shout Raider in his video, and I was like, I don't know what he looks like because I missed my chance to meet up with him because we were supposed to meet up on his way through town, and then he got called away from work, and then I had to work an extra shift, so I was like, damn it, I don't know what he looks like, but dude's a cool motherfucker. Shout out Raider.
I was like, you heard that like walking around the meetup all night.
I know.
You would just hear random people in a corner.
Dude,
Raider!
Dude, it sounded like after a while, especially on Saturday, it was either Raider or Praise Ra. It sounded like a Tourette's meetup. It was like Raider. You just hear it as soon as you met him, everybody would yell it. So it was, but he's a super nice dude, super cool dude.
Oh yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, I think on the last Late and Gay stream, we got a Raider super chat with text in it, and he's like, yeah, you guys actually stayed on topic on like all the other channels. I could actually say something. So I was like, that's why he doesn't say anything, because it just moved along too fast. But sorry, I don't mean to share that, but I was just like, I felt honored by that, and I was just, I want to know why. I was like, so that now you know, we got some Raider lore. All right, for a man that doesn't say anything, there's a little bit of knowledge. So thank you very much for everybody, and for anybody in the chat that we got to meet. Like seriously, that's more. And I hate to be hokey, but it's more than any of the money that you've ever supported. Like, it's nice talking with you, just hanging out with you. It's been really cool. Like a lot of memories that we shared, especially Universal, which we'll get into all that, was really awesome. So super
By
cool
the way,
hanging out with you guys.
I still want to know which one of you it was that bought like 8 of our drinks whenever we first walk up to the bar. The bartenders wouldn't tell us.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Whoever did that, thank you very much. That was very nice of you. Very nice of you.
I do kind of remember that.
Totally forgot about that too. But yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, we all finally ordered drinks, and the bartender goes, "Somebody paid for them," and we're like, "Oh, who?" Like, we're not telling.
It's probably Krista. That this is the. It's probably something wacky like that. Like Krista paid for them.
I didn't see Krista at the bar. It had to be somebody at the bar.
That would make it extra crazy. Yeah.
It was wild.
For Jeremy to send it down the line, who's like, hey, the GCA guys, like, you'll know them. We'll let you know. Like, they get their first round on us.
I guess we're just some cool cats, right? Just a bunch of cool cats doing cool, cool people.
Yeah, when you see a group of people and some tall guy with a beard wants to know what it tastes like, you just give him free drinks. So,
who was it? Who bought those drinks?
We don't know.
We don't know.
You better listen. I'm gonna find out one way or the other, and you better not let me find out the hard way.
Well, see, Hoodie, why do you sound like you're gonna hunt him down? Like they bought a drink.
I'm gonna get you.
What's
That's
up,
the Italian.
Oh,
yeah.
What's up, ladies?
Hey. Hello.
Awesome meeting you guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the
that was
chair
so much fun.
at the panel or at the exhibit. That was
Mhm.
awesome.
My hair covers
break.
my chin. So found
I
that
didn't
too.
get to talk with them that much. Which really made me annoyed because
I
and it
know.
wasn't their fault. It was just like it was so busy. Like I wish it was like MegaCon, it was just booths and we could just go meet everybody, but it was kind of hard to get in the rotation. But yeah, they were super nice the first time I met them. And
whenever we were at the convention on the day of the panel, which was Saturday, they started forming the line to just meet up and, you know, chat with the Geeks and Gamers people. And then they formed a separate line for the Rip-A-Verse people. The line for the Geeks and Gamers table went from the table back around to the next table. Then it went down like 5 booths.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then the Rip-A-Verse line was almost just as long.
oh, you talking about MegaCon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
at
it was
the convention.
insane. You couldn't see the end of it past. Yeah.
No,
It was
Mo,
a
we're
nuts.
fucking talking about fucking. I don't know what the fuck you think we're talking about.
I don't know.
Get him,
You
yo.
have a line
Get him.
too.
The
Yeah,
judging by the
really
request I
long
gave
line.
you yesterday, Pops, I'm not working with a full deck. All right, so
By the way, I think today we got the numbers for Saturday. There were over 200,000 people at MegaCon on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting to the
Yeah.
point where they're basically going to have an entire theme park in order to house these people. And also with the meetups as well. I mean, Mo, obviously I wasn't there this time. I'll try to make it next time. But you saying like, I wish I could have talked more. It almost like these meetups kind of need to be a 2-parter.
They did that a couple of years ago. They did
bad idea.
2-parters.
The one in
They-
San Antonio was awesome. It was outside. There was a bar, and then there was like
It looked
multiple
awesome.
like horse stables where like each person was, you know, could talk, and you can get in each line or walk down. I thought that San Antonio one was awesome.
No.
Yeah.
San Antonio was
setup.
really cool. That's where I first met you in person.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of bars, did anyone find a place at MegaCon that was selling drinks? I was trying to fucking find a place to get a beer. I couldn't fucking find it this year.
we
Yeah,
did.
we did. We
finally.
found them upstairs.
Hayden did, yeah.
Yeah. But actually, it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff up north is the one who tracked down where the bars were. I was just the first person to go, all right, I'm going to the bar. So, and then went and asked the information booth where it was. And they told me that what had happened, like they had planned on having a regular beer garden there,
Yeah, I was looking for that.
but
Couldn't
Midgard
even
Ninja.
But
But,
boy, did they set up shop in the oh, hello. Hold on.
I forgot because I forgot. I was like, so this is my American Mary bone saw that I got from the Saskas along
Nice.
with a poster and like, yes, everything's autographed and certain pictures, but I haven't showed it off to them yet. So I wanted them to let them know that I got it.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Yeah, no.
And this
but
thing is sharp too, by the way.
it looks like legit. It doesn't look like a prop. It looks like they just said, you got any like a butcher, like a GFS. They're like, got any butcher knives? Yeah, sure. All right. But there you go. But boy, did they set up that bar in the exact right place. That was where the escalator wouldn't go down for like,
Yeah.
yeah. They're like, they knew what they were doing. All right,
So, like I
come on.
said, I talked to one of the people that worked there, and they said that they were supposed to have a beer garden, which is usually where you go to get your drinks whenever you're at a convention, whatever, tiny little spot. And it came down to Thursday when they first opened up, and the beer garden people who were supposed to set up were like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there tomorrow." And then just Friday and Saturday, they just never heard anything back. Nobody ever let them know anything. They just never showed up. So luckily, they had a little restaurant there they had a couple little restaurants there in the convention center that they opened up the bar and opened up and were selling a little bit of food. But yeah, they set up a couple spots later.
Yeah, I found that one. I found that one. It was oh, excuse me, Jesus. It was upstairs. Fucking found that one finally.
Yep.
Good lord, it's so big. That place is so huge, and I feel like there's way more people than it was last year.
There was.
Oh yeah.
That
I think
was.
so too.
Walk around, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was cool. There's some like I'm not much, I'm not like too much into all this, but just like walking around, just see everyone their cosplay,
I
doing
know,
their
it's
thing,
so
like
fun.
looking at all the stuff that there's like selling and stuff like that. Shit, like it is pretty cool. I like it.
We
It
were
was a
sitting at the
super
food
spreader
court for a
event.
little while, and we were I know ABF and I were sitting next to each other, and a couple other people were around the table with us, and we were just everybody was sitting there silently just watching all the people walking by in different costumes and stuff. And if we'd see a cool one, we'd be like, "Hey, do you see that one over there?" Like that's always fun, just people watching.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Eric Barbara, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin's finger had hairy balls over the weekend because there was a Halo / Helldivers exhibit right next to the Ripperverse /
It was a Halo cosplay.
Yeah, but they did have some Helldivers in there.
Did they? I thought they were just walking.
Yeah,
by.
no, that's where you
They
said
might
what
have
you
been
said,
random.
which is what I'm about to say.
Oh yeah.
It's like
A lot of people.
people were like all having fun with their Helldivers outfits, and ABF loudly says, "Wouldn't it be great if they nerfed their guns like the game?"
Like imagine like 3D printing one of those guns, and then like a week later, you put like 70 hours into making it, like airbrushing it and everything, and then all of a sudden no one plays with that gun anymore, and they're like, "Oh, it sucks."
Yeah, we were waiting in line, and he's just saying it loudly with these people that probably put their heart and soul into it. He's just like, "Fuck you" in particular. It was like,
Okay, so the numbers are from February 6th through the 9th. The Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, Florida, saw over 210,000 attendees.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it was massive.
that is the size of a top 100 market. Like
That ain't shit,
like,
dude.
yeah, honey.
Explain yourself.
What is the shit? Which one? What is the shit?
All I'm saying is it could be bigger. It could be better.
Well, it could, but for a comparison, San Diego Comic-Con in 2024 saw 130,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it will be bigger next year. The thing is, they have to expand and like be prepared for it.
that's the crazy thing. They
did
did.
they,
They went from the West Concourse to the North and South. They're just gonna have to take the whole entire building. Like,
No, it's insane. Yeah, I'm talking shit. I'm just making shit up. It's actually insane.
yeah. Well, because last year there was 2 other conventions going on at the same time with MegaCon. There was like a farm convention and then like something else. And I think that every year during MegaCon, there's a nationals like cheerleading competition going at the same time too. So it's just a whole bunch of people like just in that.
They had the cheerleading stuff this year.
They had that too. Yeah.
So,
They're on our flight out whenever we got out of Orlando. Finally, there was a ton of just, I guess, cheerleaders because they all have the same bags and jackets and stuff like that. All getting on the flight too.
Mm-hmm.
And I overheard some lady walks up and just goes, "Well, what are you guys doing here?" And this girl goes, "National cheerleading competition." And the old lady, bless her heart, she goes, "So is it like a state competition?" And the girl just looks at her and goes, "It's nationals."
You know what's funny was last year when I was leaving Orlando last year, one of the moms that was with the cheer group, because I had my hair like a mohawk, I had it in a bun, and she recognized me on the flight there. She's like, "Hey, wait a minute, weren't you in the same plane?" I was like, "Really?" Like, she's like, "Yeah, I remember the hair and everything." Oh, what do you guys do? What are you doing out here? I was like, I was MegaCon. It's like a Comic-Con type of thing, blah blah blah. But it was just funny because like you just fucking recognized me just like out of nowhere. It was like, okay.
Dude, that's the best part of the Coconut Club meetup is when all the regulars come in afterwards.
God,
They're
it's
like,
the worst part.
but it's funny trying to explain it to them because I don't care. I'm like, we're a channel called Geeks and Gamers. So like, oh,
so these
it's kind of funny. I plugged us instead of Geeks and Gamers. This lady came up to me and she's like, "Is this like a YouTube thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, the GCA is here."
We in the house, bitch.
And so she pulled out her phone and her friend, and I typed in the GCA, and I saw it on 2 different people's phones.
Oh, that's right. You were telling us too. I think we came out of whoever. He's like, "Dude, I got 2 people subbed." I was like, all right. Fucking doing cold calls, doing knock and talks.
okay. So I'm not gonna lie. I always catch the analytics, and we had 933 subscribers on Sunday. We had 931 today. I wonder if they left. They're just like,
No
way.
Was that it? That probably was it.
We lost 2 subscribers.
They're like,
I did notice that
Wow.
because I've only been mildly offensive in the last 4 days.
Honestly, hoodie, like when he's like in his element, he's 100%. He's like part of the Rat Pack.
Well, dude,
Like,
okay, I'm standing there and
he could hang out with this guy
X-Ray
right
Girl.
here.
X-Ray Girl was talking to someone next to me, and Hoodie's like, I really want to get a picture with X-Ray Girl. So he starts like dancing and he moonwalks backwards right in between the two people. And then X-Ray Girl just starts laughing hysterically. And he's like, can I get
how
your
to
picture?
moonwalk? Sorry, that's wow. I didn't
Apparently
see
not if he moonwalks into people.
No, that's a great
Oh
picture.
god, it's on video.
That
It's
is
the
insane.
most cringe, awkward thing ever.
It was.
Perfect.
there's lots of videos.
We need to see it. Go ahead, present it.
Jamie, pull up the
No,
clip of
not
hoodie
right here.
moonwalk.
Yeah, Jamie.
No, so they were selling a limited amount of these at the meetup. The G&G, G unit necklaces.
I got the white one.
Nice. But I had
Great.
random
Nice.
people later on in the night coming up to me and going, "What is that necklace? It's so cool!" And I was like, "Oh, it's Geeks and Gamers." And they're like, "What's that? Where do you
Everybody
get the
can
necklace?
thank you
What is
here.
Geeks and Gamers?" Yeah, it was the
Did
norm.
you
even his signature looks cursed.
Hayden, did you direct him over to the merch table?
Let's see it again.
I
Let's see
did.
it again, Nagarno.
I did.
I wanna
Nice.
see it
Which
again.
one?
Whatever you got. We need
Oh, that's
to do
Ryan.
bragging
There we
rights.
go.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you got a sign.
Hard
Oh,
to see
shit,
'cause
nice.
the lighting sucks, but Jay, Chris,
Nagarnal didn't
Jay-
ask anybody to sign that backpack.
Yeah,
They just
Jay
started
walked
doing
up.
it.
No,
Yeah.
Jay walked up and signed it, and then
I was standing there.
signed
Jay just walked up,
that. And I
pulled
was
his,
like, "Well,
pulled his
you signed it, Ryan, you signed it, Jeremy, Beardo, Steph."
Hey
were standing there.
guys.
Jay just walks up and he walked
Yeah.
by and acted like he was drawing on
Not
people's
even his
arms
signature.
with
It's
it
just
first,
JAY.
and then he just signed Nagnal's backpack without saying anything.
So Drew, man, like this is the best part about these meetups is it's like you get these little cells and things kind of happen with different people. Like obviously I hung out with Duke Devil for a while because we all went to college, right next to each other. So I and we're about similar ages. So I talked with him. Like, what was something from the meetup that you were like, wow? Because there's always something you're just like, oh my goodness, like this was really fun. I can't believe I talked to like. I would love to know like what, because we only talked to each other for a little bit that night. Was there anything of note that was crazy that happened with you that night?
Like I said, I was pretty much parked at a table the whole time. I couldn't move around too much. I didn't want to trip and fall or anything like that, maintain my energy. But no, I had a bunch of people that were just coming up and talking to me. I had a great time. Duke Devil was there for a little bit. And then, like I said, fantastic sarcastic, if I'm messing that up, and talked with him for a while. Yeah, he's a cool guy. And then like Danky, because we're talking about doing because he's in a Batman Beyond, and then I've started watching Batman the Animated Series when it came out when I was like 8. Yeah, so what we want to work on is like a retrospective, kind of like a thesis thing, Batman the Animated Series, all the way up to the current one that just came out on DVD or on whatever HBO Max, the Crisis on Infinite Earth, where it wrapped up all the animated series basically over the last like 30 years.
Oh,
so,
do you mind if I ask you before I interrupt you? I interrupt you too much more, was that the one where he's like, "I still get to be Batman"? The like the famous clip where he holds a Joker.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was Kevin Conroy's last voice release, because he did the stupid Suicide Squad kills the Justice League thing, which I don't count in canon. But as far as like animated series, video, whatever, that was Kevin Conroy's last bit, and it was the last part of that 3-part episode as well. So yeah, we want to do a kind of a breakdown on that, but recorded and then put in clips. So I'm talking to a few people that have some creative skills, but yeah, that's the biggest thing is you learn like who you can work with, who you can learn from, and just like the cool ideas just kind of come to the surface.
I'm down with that. I would donate to that because Batman Beyond gets no respect.
Yeah, I just
Tim
rewatched
Conroy
all
as an 85-year-old Bruce Wayne is amazing.
Yeah, that really
Batman-
should have been the whatever the Michael Keaton movie later on. That should have been like
I completely agree.
All the cards were right there. It should have been Batman Beyond,
Mhm.
Michael Keaton as old Bruce Wayne because he was young Bruce Wayne in the original 2 films. And whoever that's the thing. We were talking about who would be cast as Terry McGinnis. And it's just a really cool thing because those episodes got really in deep. Like it was adults writing for adults in a cartoon form, but kids could understand it and they weren't dumbing it down like the current shows, episodes, Disney Plus, all this stuff. It's just dumbed down, probably made by dumb people. And so it's just like a lot of people talk about, these writers in the 90s had just this like wealth of experience, whether they were at war or doing other kinds of things, just in their own lives. And then they went to writing, a kid's episode, and they did, it's not a kid's thing. It was Batman. And so, yeah, the Batman, the animated series, the Justice League Unlimited, Superman is okay. It was kind of goofy, but kind of catching its stride, and then really got into it with that Justice League show. Because we got on Twitter, we got talking about epilogue. So it was because Batman Beyond just kind of finished out, and it just was like, and now it's gone. And this was before the time where you can record things. I think it was even before like TiVo and all that kind of stuff. And streaming. Yeah, you actually had to I think I got the episodes on eBay back in the day, and that was the only way to do it because it was on Cartoon Network at like 11 o'clock at night, and if you missed it, those episodes. But so yeah, we're gonna do a retro rewind, talk about that stuff, throw it up there, throw the conversation, put in some clips. But yeah, those episodes. There was one about like dog fighting, and Batman's dog or Bruce's dog Ace like got into it and stuff, and like real things that pull on your heart.
Even the animated series, for that matter, was pretty adulty because I used to watch both of them because I only had like network TV, didn't have cable when I was younger, and those two would come on like after school or whatever. Like not too long ago, I went back because like you said on HBO Max, wherever they have the Batman series, the animated and the Batman Beyond. I started watching them again. I was like, holy shit, how did I miss like all these like there's always a certain like message to like each show, that each episode. I was like, holy crap, how did I miss this? Because it was like I'm watching it as an adult. I'm like, holy crap, like they're letting kids watch this. They're talking about drugs and like robberies, this and that, people dying and everything. I was like, oh my goodness. But it's like it captivated me as if I was watching like an adult show. It's really well done show.
Yeah, and that's what it should be. Kids, adults, it should be treated pretty much the same because there's something called undertones. You can have the goofy Batman gets the robber, but then underneath it there's a lot more going on. Because I remember the one episode with 10, the Royal Flush Gang, where Terry, he has a fight with Dana, and they are doing their thing. Then the new girl kind of comes in, and she's kind of bad news, and you figure out that she's part of the Royal Flush Gang. And then he's telling Bruce about this, and he's like, yeah, women used to throw themselves all over me when I was young too. He's like, what'd you do? He's like, I stepped over them. And it's like, oh, Bruce,
Nice,
still got it. Yeah, and it was true. And then he's like, let me tell you about a girl named Selena. And I'm like, oh, I remember that, all the Selena Kyle stuff in the Batman the Animated series. Mask of the Phantasm is just top tier.
What I loved about Batman Beyond was it was almost like a dystopic I love dystopic future like scenes and stuff. And man, I mean, they really did for that time, as far as like the animations go and everything, they did it really well. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of going on here, but I'll make it quick. Even with the animated series, that dark noir type where you don't know if it's like back in the 40s or 50s or if it's like in modern times. Like I loved that, just the way they did that.
I did too.
Yep.
When they had the Terminator
came
type
out in the 90s,
robots,
but then it looked like it was in the 40s,
right?
But it still had the the technology and Jim Gordon.
Yep.
Yeah, it was Art Deco present. It was like they still had computers, they still had everything, but it was like light steampunk. It was like light steampunk. It was dude, it was so good. But Batman Beyond, like people get so annoyed when you bring it up. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, it wasn't that good." I'm like, "You didn't watch the series."
Yeah, go back.
Because the first episode is amazing. Like when Bruce Wayne retires because he has a heart attack, and he pulls a gun on a guy. He's like, "Okay, I'm done." Yeah. So it's
He
just
almost did it too. He almost shot him, and he's like, and the guy ran away. He's like, "Yep, that's time to retire."
That's one that I've been thinking I really wanted to watch again was Batman Beyond, because I remember it growing up. You know, there was times that it was on like Fox whenever you were kids, Saturday morning cartoons, and then they moved over to Cartoon Network and like
Kids WB for me. I think Channel 5 Kids WB.
Okay. Yeah. It was but it was one that, you know, looking back on it, it was I remember it fondly as a great show, and I'm wanting to get into a lot more of the Batman lore and the comics and the cartoons and all of it, you know. Like I know a little bit basic level stuff. Like my favorite one right now is Hush, the comic. Like I love Batman Hush. But I really want to get into a lot more of it and just the world and more of what's going on there.
It's and by the way, and I've said it before on other streams, the only reason that you have these PG-13 R-rated DC based cartoons is because of Return of the Joker Uncut. When that came out,
that was epic.
So good. No, when he shot
when he got shot by
Master of the Phantasm.
Robin.
Oh yeah, the Robin with the Joker. Yeah. Spoilers.
Shoots him with the bang.
If you haven't seen it.
Check
it out.
Because Robin as a kid, Tim Drake got like pretty much like tortured beyond belief, and Batman saves him and he starts laughing and then cry. It's like it was hard to see if you're young. I was a little older when I saw it, but I'm like, holy crap, they're like putting that, but they like censored it. But once the people are like, I want to see the uncensored version, that's when all of the other movies where they went PG-13 and got to win a little harder is because of that movie. And it was amazing. It was such a good movie. Super underrated. Batman Beyond, come on, Fellowship. We need to get this going. We need to get like a grassroots movement. We've been trying for like 25 years. Can we please get a movie made with this? All right.
Well, yeah. Each Robin has their own crazy story. Like, I do not want to be Robin.
No Batman, no peace, no justice. Police.
I don't want Joker with a DNA like zit on my neck. That would be the creepiest shit ever.
Would you have?
That's what it was for
Red Hood.
Red Hood is such a great. He doesn't get enough respect either. Gosh darn it.
Teen Titan or the show Titans did him dirty. That show was unwatchable.
Yeah.
No, but the cartoon movie with Red Hood that came out like 10 years ago was amazing.
Yeah, the original Teen Titans I remember being kind of good.
The original one was good. It was that.
And then they turned it into a children's
that Teen Titans Go was absolute bullshit. Animation quality dropped to nothing. Like that was terrible. I can't believe they got away with that for as long as they did.
The first one was a pretty serious. The Teen Titans was like a pretty serious one, right? That was okay. Yeah. I remember watching that one for a little bit, but and then they had the Teen Titans Go had the more sillier like
it was like literally like a baby show.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Dude, okay. MMA Crease is right. I don't want to go too deep into this, but that was great. Like where he beats the crap out of Darkseid and his supporters just bring him back in there. Like Superman's like, what are you doing? Like all the levels of nuance with that. I miss that stuff, dude. Like WB animation used to be the best and nobody could touch it. As far as like
be on writing, and then they just went to identity, and you could tell when it switched over.
It wasn't even that. Like it was the same era as like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and like Renaissance Disney. They were basically stories written for adults, but marketed towards kids, so the adults had something to go towards. And like, it was still palatable. It was still family friendly. It still taught them lessons. It still showed them hard truths. But also, that was a generation that's a little bit harder wired to be actual men and actual women. And before I say a bad word that YouTube doesn't like, but it's a great word for us. These little soft ass pansies that have been cultivated.
Candy asses.
Candy ass. There we go. That's a good one. They actually there used to be way more layers of writing to anyone could come in and get the themes of the story. identify with the characters, identify with the story, realize what's going on, and enjoy it from all different angles, like Mo does on a nightly basis.
Hey, don't knock
I'm
until you
sorry,
try
man.
it.
I you under there.
I don't knock until you try it. And perfect segue into our next segment. Secret Memers. All right. Well, the last 2 weeks before we went to MegaCon were top freaking tier. We've had more entries and more laughs. I'm sorry, though, for the most recent people. Vagabundo's Bernie Sanders meme. I've been laughing about I haven't seen it in 2 weeks, but it's in my mind. It's burnt in my mind, and I just want to laugh about it. But I know you guys are going to bring the same heat. And honestly, if you guys are doing video memes, get more of those. I want to put more of those in the intro. I want to highlight all you guys' ingenuity and stuff like that. So if you think you can do a video meme, put it up there, and we'll definitely put it up there like we did with Isaac's. So, but without further ado, I'm sure I'll have to go to the damn straw poll, which I hate with a passion. But let's get into it.
We have four picture memes tonight.
Okay.
Is that how can you do that in the
four you can do on YouTube in the chat.
Wait, don't we also have a video meme?
We have one video meme, but we don't count them together anymore.
Yeah, they're separate categories. They've got to be.
Well, if there's one, the video meme just can't automatically win.
yeah, Isaac's a good guess. I know who it comes from because he's been hyping it up all week.
They are too OP, and we tell people that, yet they keep submitting them.
What do we
do about it?
How about we vote? We first vote the picture meme. Whoever wins the picture meme, we put it up against the video and see if it'll beat the video.
No, videos are still too OP.
Yeah, videos are too OP.
Most
they just
of the
win.
time they are way too.
It's just not fair.
We could handicap the video, give them a little handicap, and
Hey, Trump's in office. We do meritocracy, sir. All right.
Well, fix the game a little bit, and
We've been over this.
Just let them. They're both gay. Just let them argue. Yeah, they're both
people
gay.
Get mad. I'm not doing it.
Argue over who's the top or who's the bottom for the week.
We'll have to do the straw poll if we do 5, anyways. So,
all right. Well,
all right.
Okay, let her rip.
All right, let's see here. The first one tonight seems to be about VAT law. Law by day, butterfly by night. That law is a little social butterfly.
Wow, he is. Wow. That law just spammed my Twitter feed with all of the pictures that he took with everybody in Orlando. There, it's just filled with it.
Awesome. Which somehow I wasn't following him, so I followed you, VAT law. I don't know. I thought I've been following you. That's weird.
How dare you, ABF, not follow?
How dare you?
What are we calling this one, Mo?
I called this one VAT law, but let's see. I said VAT law butterfly. I don't think that does it justice. Let's do
Vatterfly.
Oh, Vatterfly.
Vatterfly.
Vatterfly. That's pretty good.
Vatterfly. Okay, there we go. Vatterfly.
You weren't boring tonight. My notifications are going crazy with all your pictures. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. I was looking through all your pictures just a minute ago.
Yeah, he's got a picture of me.
The pictures,
cut off,
they're so
head.
damn funny. His head is cut off in every one.
Oh yeah,
He's got one
yeah.
of
That was
I'm doing that.
huge.
I was gonna
We
say
could
anything you took
show
on me. That's like couldn't come out.
That law's actually a Minecraft character in real life.
All right, you ready for number 2?
Let's go.
All right, we have.
Oh,
My God.
My
fuck
God.
you.
It's so perfect.
Fuck
It's so
you.
rare wrong, honey.
Yep.
That is hilarious. Look at Nagrinal's hair. Oh
You
my
look
God.
Nice hair.
Hair looks
I
good.
wish my hair looked that good.
I know. You look like the sidekick from Scott Pilgrim that wants to like date Scott Pilgrim. And he ends up choosing
Knives.
Yeah,
That's not good.
Knives. Yeah.
yeah, Knives. That's her name. I love how they completely left the girls untouched. Hey,
Of
And
course.
also Hayden.
And also me.
Yeah.
They got
Oh,
Mo.
fuck you.
He put wig on a Mo. On Mo.
Man, fuck you. Hey, at least it
it's
matches
no
my
lobster.
shorts. All right.
I got that
so-
lobster shirt too.
Yeah, boy. Mine's starting to wear out. Unfortunately, I wear it a lot. I quite enjoy it, but the sombrero and hoodie makes it for me because they
I
took
know,
time to
it's
clip
so
it behind
good,
his
dude.
head.
Yeah.
ABF looks like the Pope meme. Like just every time I look at like ABF's like picture, I
That's 'cause
I see like the Pope meme that we
There's a
already
little
have
white
up
right there.
Yeah.
So if this one is Corn Boy, well, obviously we won't know till the end, but I have a guess this is Corn Boy. If I'm wrong, I will donate 5 gifts to the channel.
Wait till you see the next one.
Oh,
All
okay.
right,
So
you got
this
this one named.
Three.
one is LGBTQ GCA.
Okay.
Gonna call it
Well,
CK.
that might not be specific enough. Here's the next one.
What the
Another
fuck?
sombrero.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, God.
What is going on here?
Some gray in there.
No.
I have to get off the hormones now. Like,
Oh, look at her cup. Look at her glass. That's
Okay.
Oh, Magnus supports trans.
Magnet's gonna hate me for saying this. Magnet's gonna fucking hate me for saying this, but she looks like Jack Black.
She does.
I think that's Jack Black's beard.
Yeah, probably.
oh no. Also, yes.
I like Mo's African styled hat there.
yeah, I actually own one. It's,
and
Iron All's rocking the tiny
ABF's
hat.
Wakanda.
yeah,
Am I? I was going to say
Wakanda.
hair. Is that a yarmulke?
yeah, it's a yarmulke.
Well, it's in the wrong position.
It is.
You wouldn't see it.
Well, you're just not a very good Jewish person.
I'm not Jewish at all, so I guess that makes sense.
Wow, that law got everybody. That's cool.
All right, next one. What are you
so
gonna
I
name
called
that
that. I called that one LGBTQ GCA, the next generation. So,
ABF looks like the dude from
whoa,
Wow, guys.
whoa.
What am I doing in there?
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
And he
Glad it
wasn't
wasn't
there.
at the
Monkey
house.
wasn't there.
Why does Hoodie wearing lipstick? That's well, he's at least eyeliner. He's wearing something.
I like how
No,
we
I-
all went out of our way to get tissue paper with the pride flag on it.
Well, you have to.
Of course,
Apparently,
What kind of jergens is that?
tradition.
What kind
Um,
of jerky? That looks like I don't know. Coconut.
softening
And what
musk.
does it matter what
Something
kind it
musk?
is, Agro?
What does it say?
Just probably risk it.
I don't know. Judging by the font and the poorly placed assets, I would say
I don't know,
but-
man.
I was
don't know,
thinking
I don't
Phantom,
know.
but I don't know if he would put that many of the tissue boxes in it.
My favorite is Yo Pops because he's got a controller in his hand. He's totally not interested in this whole thing. He's like, I just want to play music during the event.
I look like a brat, huh? I look like a little
Yeah.
brat. Fucking, no. Oh my God, they're so boring.
You never pay attention to us, Yo Pops.
Well, fucking, I was there. I was talking.
And
All
Mo
right,
looks
ready?
like a lesbian Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit.
What are you gonna name that one, Mo?
I'm gonna call this one LGBTQ GCA STD.
Oh my
Okay.
God, no, that's
third one
the
was-
GC gay.
Good Lord.
Okay,
The
the
G-
GC
yeah,
gay. I can do
The GC Pox.
Oh, GC. Okay, I like GC Pox. That one's
I'm
good.
just a happy guy, Night Saber. Okay?
Yeah, very happy.
Happy
Oh,
guy.
let's go. I don't know what's going on there, but
It hasn't
I
started
kind of look
itching
like
yet.
I don't want to be there. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
GC
okay.
AIDS, that's a good one
Hayden's
too.
only dignified
GC.
one out of the fucking
The
group.
GC AIDS. The
right.
GC AIDS. Okay,
Throw
go
the
ahead.
poll up, and while it's playing, I will reshare with audio and do the video.
All right, so the one with Magda playing as Jack Black, I renamed it to GCA Versity.
Duh.
And
Yeah.
okay, so there you go. You should know what it is. It's up in the chat. You got a minute. All you got is 1 minute.
Let's go.
All right, let me get the video going.
I love the Black Panther shirt. Thank you. I was
The
not
video
wearing that.
makes us look very gay.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
full
no.
minute
Oh
long.
no, I'm
so-
scared for this, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Here we go.
I don't even know how to like take it in.
Anally penetrating us.
It's always going up your ass.
I also love meat.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Don't get me wrong. I love meat in my mouth. Don't get me wrong. Yes.
No way.
Mad tired.
There he is. He's doing the dance.
If Mackinac was like, yo, I'm like been lonely for quite some time now. Been on this dry spell. I will help a brother out with the reach around.
This doesn't make me look gay.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Oh my god!
Holy, I can see why you did. Wow.
Yeah,
Aren't you glad we started this podcast, everybody?
Okay.
Who's
recording you? That's
That was Jeff. I'm pretty sure Jeff sent that to Isaac.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't usually ask this. This is 100% going in the intro next week, but can we
who's talking
can
about
we-
anal? When are we talking about anal?
can we run that back while we wait for the picture poll to
I said it last night on
Are
stream.
we doing it again?
Yeah, it's pretty close in the poll, so do one more time, and then at the end we'll pick the pick winner.
That's not what I'm seeing.
All right. Here we go again. Round 2.
Here we go.
I don't even know how to like take it in.
Anally penetrating us.
Oh, I heard things always going up your ass.
I also love meat.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Don't get me wrong. I love meat in my mouth. Don't get me wrong.
If Nagranol was like, yo, I'm like been lonely for
He's
quite
the one
some
that
time
said it.
now.
Not me.
Been on his dry spell.
I never said yes.
I
Be
will
quiet,
help a brother
bigot.
out with the reach around.
You should take him up on his offer, Nagnol.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Amazing.
I love the
That was-
overdriven mariachi music, just like the
Dude,
overdriven,
that
like the distorted sound.
All right, so we finally got it cleared out. GCA is the winner for the picture meme.
GC8. Let's see here.
That was all of us laid in the bed.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sophie was the Vatlaw butterfly one.
Okay.
That one was good.
It
All
was
right.
good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I like
Yeah,
that
it
one.
was funny. I like that.
Let's see here. Phantom was the one where Nagranol had ponytails. in the, picture.
Dude, no way. That was too
Good
good.
job.
I know.
Yeah,
it was
he's
too
that
good.
was actually
He spent
really
some
good.
time on that
Maybe-
sombrero for hoodie.
Stop getting
Maybe
better.
Microsoft Paint got an update or something. And then
Windows 95.
Yeah, Gaming
Yes.
Ronin did the other portrait of us
Ooh,
where
Gaming
Nagranol
Ronin.
was Jewish.
That's
Or
fucking
is Jewish, I think,
Nice.
right?
No.
And then the gay bed orgy was Rizkit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, okay.
Is that the one I had? Wait, did I have that one right? I knew I was wrong
I
about
know you
Corn
did
Boy,
say
but I
that.
was,
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure I
No,
said
no,
that
no.
one like this was Riskit, right? I said the original university
yeah, I think
one
you might be
was
right.
Corn Boy.
Yeah.
Either way, I gifted subs anyway. I was gonna do it anyway, but I was just trying to make
Right,
it
there we
fun.
go.
And then
somebody
Multi with
said
fun.
that one was
Oh,
Phantom,
nice.
and I said there was too much effort because there were too many tissue boxes placed into it. So there was no way it was Phantom.
and Isaac was the video meme.
Fuck, Isaac, good job with the video.
You
Wow.
you are
Good job.
100% in the intro.
Oh my
I-
god.
This is what happens when you try, motherfucker. So just try more often.
I've racked my brain on how to include them together. It just doesn't work. They are too OP.
Yeah, you are right. After watching,
but you must
Don't
admit,
give me any
we-
buts. Everyone gets mad. I have everybody that made picture me is mad at me, and then the one person that made a video is like, hell yeah, I'm the fucking greatest, and they're just flaunting it. So screw that. No, I'm not doing it.
No, but it was like episode in the 30s or something like that. We had a picture be the video, but that's the problem is the exception doesn't prove the rule in this
Yeah,
case because
exactly.
it rarely
Yeah.
happens.
So Isaac, you could be not a king, you could be like a prince or something. So you used
No, make him the
Game Shark.
concubine.
No, he
Make
used
him the
Game Shark to
concubine
win that,
because
so.
he used a Game Shark, so he gets to be the concubine to the shit meme king for this.
Or
one.
he's the Sultan with short videos. Making the Sultan of short videos while the other person gets to be king for a week.
Sultan.
Just I got yelled at in voice chat because someone made a video meme that one time and won it. So everybody. Everybody.
Hey,
Now, video.
Naki, you can
videos
ban
are-
him right now. He will never be a dictator.
But yeah, dude, like that was like
Yeah, Jester. That fits Isaac a little bit better.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's the high court Jester.
So those are amazing. Like I'm telling you guys, like the secret memer stuff, as somebody who is a Legion of Memer, or you know, somebody that loves memeing and that kind of stuff, you guys are bringing us some really good stuff. It's making me want to get back into it a lot more. So
there's some talent.
Please, yes, thank you.
Yeah, dig into your talent, show it off. You guys got skills out there in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Make something out of it. Don't let it go to waste.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Isaac, you're gonna need some ointment for that burn. Holy shit.
Yeah. The aloe vera isn't going to help that one very much. So
well done.
That aloe vera just to get to the stinging.
Yes. But
who at the meetup
anyway,
was talking about steak, about different kind of steak temperatures? Was it you, Mo?
That was okay. So
Isaac.
I'm glad you brought that up because the guy that just won, we're about to knock him down a few pegs.
There you go.
If you would, ABF, because you have a much more calmer voice. Like mine sounds mean, they'll meme me, but they will actually listen and respect your voice. So let us know why Isaac is wrong about everything.
Yes, it's good to know that you like pegging Isaac. But so Isaac likes his steak cooked well done. And probably with ketchup.
Unironically.
Yep.
Yeah, he's actually serious about it. He has wasted steaks and posted them in the Discord about how he cooks his steak.
Yep. And whenever someone posts like a medium or even medium well done steak, he'll say wasn't cooked enough. And he unironically says that every time.
And he's one of our best memers. Can you believe that shit?
Would you call him our best memer?
I said one. Of them.
Well, he wins a lot, but when other people actually show up, you see there's more talent on the team.
Are you saying he's like winning a gold medal in the Special Olympics? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, he's winning
I'm saying a lot more people could get trophies if they just participated. That's what I'm saying.
So, Drew, how do you like your steak cooked? And also, are oatmeal cookies real cookies?
Oh, yes, I like it. Let's go.
I don't eat oatmeal cookies. Hard pass.
Oh man, damn it!
Have you ever tried them before? Wait, that wasn't the question. Have you ever tried them?
Not since I was 3.
Yeah, and you got confused because you thought it was chocolate chip.
It was nice having you on the show, Drew.
No.
That's always the argument it comes down to. I'm too retarded to tell if those are raisins or chocolate chips. You're fucking retarded if you get upset over that.
Yes, and you're retarded when you're a kid, and sometimes that kind of thing can traumatize you, and then you just don't touch it again. All right.
Okay, we all agree on this. Whoa. No.
Yeah,
that's okay. Wait. Actually, that's not bad. That's actually not bad.
Sounds all right.
No, it is good.
Pineapple, oatmeal raisin on a rare steak.
I have the weirdest boner right now. There's so many things I like. I just don't know which ones I like. Yeah.
Clip it, Isaac.
Yeah.
So what about
steak?
Yeah, what
medium.
about steak, Drew?
Filet medium.
Yep,
which is like a rare.
That's what
medium.
I like too.
Never have steak sauce. It's not a good enough steak. So you have to have sauce on it.
Salt and pepper.
You put sauce on a steak, I don't mean to judge it, but you don't.
You cooked it too much.
I like to dip. I like to dip in A1. I don't slather it, but I do enjoy a steak sauce with steak sauce.
I will say, every once in a while, if like I've had steak for like a couple of days, because sometimes I'll eat it for a couple of days because other stuff gets annoying. But I will occasionally put a little dab of steak sauce on the side of the plate and just every once in a while, just kind of tap the corner of a bite of steak into it just to change up the flavor a little bit. But generally speaking, zero sauce, medium filet.
Only sauce acceptable is butter, or if you get it Oscar style and they put a crab cake on top of the hollandaise sauce.
Only way a
Oh
steak
my
is
goodness.
acceptable is with
Sounds
butter.
amazing.
That's not hollandaise. That's beurre blanc. But
Beurre blanc, whatever. It
Yeah.
tastes good.
How about aioli? You guys like aioli? You guys fuck with aioli? Aioli, where the fuck?
you mean
is it?
mayonnaise?
No. There's another one.
Aioli is mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, it's mayonnaise, citrus juice, and something. It's
Oil.
like 3 parts. Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah, isn't it more like
Yeah.
oily though? It's not like white.
Yeah, hollandaise
The
is just
chef
egg
just came
yolks
in
and butter.
Frank.
What about
Okay.
like a glaze type of thing that they put?
Mono's
something?
all about being glazed, so
You gotta
take it away,
you gotta
man.
baste your steak, and usually it's butter.
I
Yes.
just need to. If I'm gonna have, if I'm gonna
marinade.
try it, I need
Marinade
to see
good.
what it tastes
Sorry,
like.
sorry.
So
Not aioli. Chimichurri sauce. Chimichurri.
Oh.
Chimichurri. You guys ever heard that?
okay, on steaks, blue
Yeah,
cheese.
sure.
It's more like a
Thank you
dip. That's what you like to dip it.
I just
Blue
like to
cheese
dip
on steak.
the steak right in the blood.
Chimichurri or whatever. It's
That's
called.
Yeah.
juicy.
Oh,
That's
then you-
hemoglobin.
Yeah.
Y'all are so fucking white.
Yeah,
I know it's
I am.
hemoglobin. I just wasn't gonna say it. I was
It's a
just
great
gonna
thing.
say, yeah, okay, whatever. The steak juices.
It's good.
Yeah, best steak I ever had
I
was
get it.
Vegas Wolfgang Puck. It was a
Dude.
fillet. It was I can't remember what
You
it was,
just went there.
Kobe, something like that. It was like $200 steak.
Oh,
We-
I-
so
I got playing some blackjack and they gave me a free meal at Wolfgang Puck.
I'm glad you
$200
got
steak.
a great one because we Hoodie, Nags, and a couple of us went to Wolfgang Puck at Disney Springs on our last day there, and I ordered the only thing that they had, the only steak they had on the menu was the flat iron, and I ordered it medium, and that motherfucker came out basically well done, and
Oh no.
I was so sad because
Oh.
I've had a fillet at Wolfgang Puck before, and it was great. And
Did you, why didn't you send it back?
Yeah.
what are they gonna uncook it?
No, they'll
They're
make
gonna
another
cook
one.
Another one.
Scratch.
I don't like doing that. I know how you people are in the kitchen. I worked in a restaurant for years.
If we overcook the fuck out of your steak, then yeah, that's our fault.
It was
Especially when you're paying that much money to Wolfgang Puck thing.
yeah.
What do you mean by
it-
you
in-
people?
Rings. That's just,
I mean, you people is in the human race. Like, our race is everybody.
You dirty customers.
the dirty customers that
Yeah,
aren't in the kitchen.
Anyone who's not sweating in the back cooking all that shit is like, oh, you can all go fuck yourselves. I don't care
I
who
can't-
you are.
You know, go back
I
to
can't do it.
Merlandia, where the fuck you guys come from? Fucking damn.
Who's seen the
customer.
movie Waiting?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we
Ryan
see. Yeah,
Reynolds.
I know. Never
that
watched
shit.
it.
Dane Cook.
That movie. Yeah,
Looks
that
so
movie.
good.
that movie's great.
Closing time when they throw the steak on the floor. Like my wife used to be a waiter, and I'm like, that's for real, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a waiter. And I know it
Could not
depends
wait till
where you're
closing
at.
time.
You know, all the seasoning. You know, it's fucking we did like put on.
The
So
From under cheese is nice. And
that's a good segue. To we have some super chats.
Here we go.
StreamYards is asshole tonight. I'm logged in, but I don't have them. They're not starring for some stupid ass reason. So before we lose them, Hoodie D for $1.99. X-Ray girl loved my dance. I made her IG post. Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was laughing because she was so happy, right?
You can't tell by the picture, but
Dude, I made her entire night. Okay.
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 you made that bartender's night too.
Extra Girl is awesome, by the way. If
Oh,
y'all,
yeah.
if y'all have never met her, hopefully all of y'all got a chance to actually talk to her rather than just in passing. But like,
I didn't get a
Extra Girl
chance
is
to
cool.
talk to her this time, but
When
I've
she
talked
can
to
use
her a
more than
couple of
9
times
words. She's golden. When she's
So
allowed
next
to.
time, do a little dance up
Yep.
to her and tell her Hoodie D sent you.
All I have to do is wear Saucy Saturday merch.
I won't.
And then
do
they'll
that.
be like, here's a restraining order. But okay, chat, get ready. This is one of my this is why I want to get the super chats. Isaac with the $2. Weasel is a furry.
Weasel catching strays.
Okay, he's our second favorite furry because Tobias.
Ever since he
Third
changed his
favorite
profile.
because Daxie is in here too. So
Oh shit! Sorry, Weasel, you're getting knocked out a few pins.
I don't think he'd be actually be mad about that because he doesn't want to be called a
Yeah.
furry. His wife
This is
is.
true.
His wife is a
okay,
furry.
he is.
He's
He's the
not.
number one furry.
Yeah, his
The
whole
greatest.
thing. If you look at what is a furry on our channel, they're like, My wife has a costume. It's like, yeah, sure. Nice try. I tried that like
Good
about
luck,
8
brother.
months ago. It don't work, son. It
Expect
don't
to
work.
see Weasel
That's,
furry memes next week, chat.
that is so good.
My furry.
Drink.
Well, Magda, I think you should tell us the Yo Pops sleeping in the bathroom story.
Yes, and then I'll do the voiceover. So.
Was it at the house?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, at the
All right,
house.
let me give you a little story with that. So
Oh, remember.
I would normally wake up early. Well, not early, but before everybody else, right? And I would come downstairs and start making coffee, and then wait for everybody. Everybody would come downstairs, and we would start our day. But Yo Pops, his bedroom was on the main level, and Yo Pops, before we would see him, we would usually just hear him. And when he would wake up, he would, or like before, I don't know, before or after he would wake up, we would hear the usual grunting. So it would be like, oh, kind of like a little, coming out of from his
Feel like
bedroom.
Deep sleep.
And then there was EDM that would start shortly afterwards.
I love how Jessica in the chat is like, I made breakfast. I like turtles. Yeah, no, the breakfast was amazing. By the way.
Yeah, so we knew Yo Pops was coming out soon. So this one morning, after the usual grunting, Yo Pops just emerges from his bedroom, and he's like, "I feel like shit. I slept on the bathroom floor." I was like, "What happened?" And he's like,
my knee still hurts. My knee and my hip.
No, let her finish. She's got it. Yeah, I know.
I slipped on a piss.
It's so wet.
And then he just grabbed the water and went back.
And he implied that he slept the entire night on the floor.
He slept on the floor because he
No, no, no.
slipped on the piss.
No. I didn't. It wasn't at the house. I didn't slip on the floor at the house. I didn't slip on the floor. It was at the club. I was taking a piss and I slipped because I don't know. I was just like, I turned around.
Okay, so Magda was fibbing. We thought you slipped in your piss, and you're like, I guess I'll just sleep.
No. It was at the club, but it was just because it was slippery. I just kind of like fell, but like not like fully, but like just like on my knee, and like it was weird. And then
yeah,
little got in your
you
mouth.
told me. You told me you said you slept on the bathroom floor.
I slipped, Magda. Like I fell. Jesus. She's using her because she's hearing her accent. So it's like,
The accent made us think that
Well, the most important part where you slipped on a piss, I got right.
at the club. It was at the club.
I like the story a lot better until Yo Pops fucked it up.
Yeah, me too.
You're fucking lying. Come on.
So because it was our last day there, and we were leaving later in the day, it was on Sunday. I was I just said Yo Pop slipped in the piece. Like I kept saying it because it was so funny.
Well, okay, Yo Pops, I think you're lying now, and this is not only to have Magda's back, but she doesn't hear in her accent. She only talks in her accent.
Yeah.
No, she heard you say slept.
You can hear yourself talk.
That's on you, motherfucker. There you go.
No. You could when you talk, you hear yourself the way that you speak. So it's like, and I never said I slept on the floor. I said I slipped on the floor at the club. That's what I was.
Magda.
No, there was nothing about the club.
What are you talking about? You weren't listening. I said it was at the club. All you wanted to hear was I slept on the floor.
Okay, so let's all be serious. By the time that night ended, we were not good witnesses to shit.
We were all fucking. I know that. I'm not denying I slept on piss, but it's at the club. I was in bed when I woke up.
Yo Pops had
You slept on the
already
floor
been
of the
awake
club.
and doing things
Slipped,
before I even
motherfucker,
came down.
slipped. Are you fucking Polish too, motherfucker? God damn, dude.
I am a little
Are
bit
you
Polish.
Polish too?
I am a little bit Polish, but yes.
You're not making
Oh,
your
he
case.
is strict on the piece.
Do you remember when I came in the house that night, Mo? Remember what I did?
I thought you were gonna like just totally ruin Yo Pop's deposit. You were like doing, and I was like, and you just finally you made it into the bathroom. I was like,
Oh, you almost puked.
So bad, dude.
The German and I were standing in the kitchen talking for a while at the end of that night. That was the night of the meetup. We were standing in the kitchen talking, and of course, I was, doing my drinks out of wine glasses. And we're sitting there, and he goes, "Man, I'm hungry." And I was like, "I'll eat one of those steaks." He goes, "Does anybody want a steak? I'll make steaks."
Yeah,
And as soon as he says that, I reach over to grab my glass, and I just knocked it over on the counter, and it shattered.
and it wasn't one of your actual expensive glasses. I got so annoyed.
It wasn't one of these expensive glasses, but it was a wine glass, which, by the way, everyone, I got Mo to drink out of while we were there.
Hey,
that is true.
Wait, was it the house wine glass? You took a house wine glass?
Yeah,
it was.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
why
they
I
haven't
gave you
said-
extra money.
Oh, really? No, well, they haven't said anything, so I don't know.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we'll see what happens.
They had a cabinet
Yeah,
full of them, but yeah,
I was gay.
Fell off,
Jason,
too.
but
Remember the
that's-
sliding glass door handle fell off?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking door
The pool table was all rickety. I had to fix that. I had to, this one
shit,
light
dude.
fixture wasn't even screwed in all the way. I fixed that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm not fixing the door too. Fuck
And these
this.
bitches had the audacity to charge us to heat the damn pool. It was like,
Oh my god. Yeah,
Can't
so
believe
gross.
that shit, man. What kind of fucking bullshit is that, dude? God damn.
we got a pool in a hot tub. We can turn on the knob that makes the hot tub bubble. And Yo Pops messages the property managers, and they're like, "Yeah, it's like what was it? $50 a day plus $35 a day at a 2 minimum."
Yeah, it's 35 per day. I think it's like 2 days minimum, and then
Tony
and then
Ma.
$35 on top of that. But I guess it's like it takes 12 to 24 hours to heat the pool, and then like you're supposed to. I don't know. It was this whole fucking ordeal that I did not see when I booked the thing. It didn't say anything about that. So
Yeah, so none of us went swimming at all.
Yeah, none
The
of us
water
was-
was like
you know what?
and
It was
the
a
sun
good
was
time.
on, the sun wasn't really on that side for most of the day. So
Yeah.
But we did have a
it made it
gator
cool.
that was guarding the pond outside
there
of
was a couple
our
gators.
spot.
Mm.
So okay, we walk out in the back because I can't remember who it was. Somebody spotted the gator from inside the house.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Most
so
of us,
we go outside to
Mhm.
look at this gator in the pond that's out back of our house. And we're all like looking at it and checking it out. And then we see some kids come running directly toward the gator from
Oh yeah,
one of the other houses.
oh, I was hoping for it. I was like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, come closer.
Yeah,
Gator
yeah,
saw
because,
them
because
coming.
they already shut down the Department of Education. Let's shut down stupid ass kids.
The
So-
gator
somebody
saw
fight
them
the gator.
coming and positioned itself inside of the moss right there where the kids were like headed toward.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, yo, be careful.
It was like, why are these people
Kids were
letting
like
a
running up to
run
it.
to where an alligator is?
Uh,
And yeah, it just
It's character building. Let 'em do it.
yeah,
we
until
about
then,
to
real.
crazy shit right about now. Just get your
They
kid.
they make noises before they attack, by the way.
this one was just swimming
What
in a
noise?
pond, and it was just it was like it was out
Not
there,
a
it was
nose
just doing
up
its
right near
thing,
the,
and then those
the
kids
edge.
started running towards it, and it went right up to the bank.
So the real question is,
Okay, that's something different, Hayden.
yeah. So
Killing yourself.
Drew, how was it staying with Horny Alf? I'm sure it was just as tumultuous.
Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, it was me for the while, and he got back, and we kind of chilled and talked. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna head to the airport now because I came. I had some work to do, I had some meetings and stuff, so I arrived on like Tuesday, and then left on Sunday morning. So I did not sleep after the meetup. So I went MegaCon meetup, back to the place, packed up, and went to the airport, and then slept on there. But yeah, it was a busy week for sure, but good time. Yeah, but the Saturday or no, excuse me, Friday. Yeah, that's when I went to the Lazy River hot tub at that resort. So
Yeah, I didn't
highly
remember even
suggested.
seeing our Lazy River.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It was obviously much less retarded than what
I
we
did see a
experienced,
gator.
though.
Yep, I did see a gator and a bunch of
Yeah.
cranes too, like those birds that
Yeah,
walk
there's a
around
bunch of
like
them.
they own the place.
I hate cranes.
Most like they're always up to something.
Yeah.
According to my father-in-law, he whenever he'd see one in his pond, he'd like go get the 22. Take this. Yeah. Cranes will eat all of your fish if you have.
Yeah,
a
it looked
fishing pond.
angry. I walked right by
yeah.
it, and he looked more angry than the alligator.
They're literally just like bigger egrets. That's something you see a whole lot of in Louisiana, like in the swampland. Well, Florida is swampland, so y'all should have egrets there too. But yeah, cranes are just bigger versions of that, and that's exactly what they do. They stand in the shallows and pick off the bait fish.
That might have been the bird that Hoodie and I saw. That we both. He goes, "Look at that fucking bird over there." As we're walking by a pond, and I'm like, the fuck is that thing?
That was a crane. It was.
We are not well learned people, but that's okay.
No.
That's why you're here. That's why you send us money, so
we
you
learn
feel sorry for us. So.
I've watched
We
a lot of
appreciate it.
National
Thank you.
Geographic. I know all about nature. So if you ever need a tour or something, just let me know.
Okay,
Oh, no.
if you watch National Geographic, you know all about African saggy titties as well, and probably neck rings. So
Don't ever
Yes.
ask him for a tour. He's
That
gonna
was-
say,
wait,
okay, you
that
go
was just a
down
small
here, you
part of
take a left.
Hoodie spent
He was
so
very
much
hold on,
time.
I was trying to listen to him respond. I couldn't hear him. What'd you say, brother?
But I said I've spent all kinds of things on National Geographic: African culture, African, Asian, American, South American, Canadian, Alaskan, you name it. I've seen it all, so I'm pretty well versed in this stuff.
Wow. Sounds like
Well
an expert.
traveled. When was the last time you had an STD test?
No, Naganal.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm just fucking
For everybody in MegaCon, it was before, I'm sure.
Naganal.
Well,
Go ahead and let everybody know what Hoodie. He decided that he had a new job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the night, when everybody was leaving MegaCon, or no, this was.
Yeah, this was when we were leaving on
too,
Sunday
but it was
or
at
Saturday.
the Universal.
Everywhere.
He's just like standing there, and people are walking by, and and he's like, "Thank you guys for coming out tonight." And people are like, "Oh, you're welcome." And one guy was like, "I work here." He's like, "Yeah, me too."
He's not even wearing the uniform. This fucking guy.
Hey, Tabitha. I did it too. I looked one guy right in the eye, and was like, "Thank you."
Oh, I ran into Dreamy Tabitha with
she was there.
Jay on the way into the MegCon.
Oh, really?
I'm just walking. I'm like trying to figure it out. Just walking across the whole outside place. I have no idea where I'm going. And I cross Dreamy Tabitha and Jay. Jay's like, Drew. I'm like, Jay. And he's like, come with. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I have no idea. He's like, come with us. And we still walked around half of MegCon on the outside. Eventually made it in.
It didn't seem like there was any easy way to get into that damn thing. Because the drop-offs were like exactly halfway. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
I was lost. I was about to say F it and be like, all right, I'm going home. So I'm glad,
Tabitha was behind me.
Tabitha and Jay found me.
She was behind me at the vending machines. Someone like jammed a $1 bill or something in there, so I get like a water. And like, just like, hey, what's up? Fucking.
That's what when we were walking into Disparu, or when we were walking, goddamn, when we were walking into Universal, I turned around and saw that Disparu was like right behind our group that was walking in, and I turned around and looked, and I was like, "Oh shit, is that?" And I just backed up a little bit. I was like, "Disparu?" He was like, "Yeah, I don't know where the fuck anybody's at."
Dude, that guy is so genuine. I met him for the first time in Vegas. And
he absolutely is.
I just started talking to him, and then I just started listening, and he's just going off just like he does in a video. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm just gonna sit here. I was about to pull up a chair, and I guess I was in a chair. And I'm like, I'm just gonna. I don't need to meet you. I'm just listening to you like I'm listening to a video. Like I didn't watch Secret Invasion, but I watched all of each episode of Secret Invasion, and I got the whole gist of it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie. Once we got into Universal, the Universal meetup, he was getting his ticket, and I leaned in and I was like, "Oh, he has eyebrows." Like I wanted to see if he had eyebrows. I just wanted to confirm with my own eyes, but I had to. in my defense, I had to lean in quite a bit. He has like about
just wanted
he has
to
about
lean in,
5 on each side. Huh?
You just wanted to lean in.
Still a little kiss or what? Mo?
No, it's because Mo is old and he can't see anymore. He needs Gary's glasses.
Well, Universal was definitely my favorite part of it. I think.
It was fun.
So few of us got in early, and we ended up taking the train to go to the other side, to the other part of it. And we ended up getting on the rides that normally there was no access for the MegaCon people. We ended up checking out the Men in Black. We went on ET ride. What else was there? That normally we wouldn't be able to. Hoodie, help me out here.
I think we did E.T., Men in Black. Was there another one there, or was it just those two? Oh, that was it for the ones that we didn't have access to, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because y'all did the Harry Potter stuff later
what about the
on,
other
but
side,
those
Harry
all
Potter?
closed at 9 o'clock. So you guys made it on there before.
Well,
when it was
once the park closed, the ones, everything other than Harry Potter and Transformers closed too. So we were able to just get on it with MegaCon tickets, which was nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you followed Hoodie D and Lady Medea, you would have had a great night at Universal. You would have damn near done every ride.
Okay.
There you go. That's a life goal, life tip right there.
So I'm going to tell a story. It's going to segue into a great picture that Drew just shared with us.
Yeah, go ahead with it.
But so I was there with my family. We were there at the Universal thing. We all went to MegaCon. My son had not been on a roller coaster yet because he's pretty young, and X-Wing and Beardo had caught wind that he was getting on the roller coaster, and they got him so hyped out. It was the coolest moment ever. It was really cool.
We were all in a group and got to ride the roller coaster, the very first roller coaster with Mo's son.
Yeah,
Dude,
so there were two different groups going.
That's a really cool roller coaster.
There was Drunk 3PO leading around a group. Was there 3? And then there was X-Wing and Beardo. That was the group that I was hanging out with.
Steph had another group.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you can kind of
dude, it was amazing. Like like they're legitimately like the Fellowship and the 199 are amazing. Like like you expect it. You have an expectation, but they always exceed it. Like in most things, like in entertainment and sports, you just get disappointed because they're just flops and they're annoying. But that's one great thing about the G&G community, the Nerdrotic community, and the Fellowship as a whole. They're just amazing. So
yeah, absolutely.
So chat. I will throw up a poll here on this last picture before we sign out for the night. But before we do that,
Before we do outros, and why are you throwing up a poll on a picture?
Because
how sexy is the picture?
It's pretty sexy, but only on the left side, not the right side. It's damn sexy. You're gonna understand. I'm gonna learn you, son. But here we go. But before we get into that, Atomic Patriot for $5. Yo, what's up, son? Thank you for
what
the
up,
support.
AP?
Thank you very much.
Dude.
So let me do this. So by request, Drew requested I throw this up in the chat, and I think this is a very salient point. And we need to have a very, very wide voting community to see who is the better looking of the two, who wore it better.
Haha. This is my cosplay.
So I'm going to throw this up for about 30 seconds. Better Beardo.
I don't know. I think Drew's looking a little bit more built than Beardo there.
Yeah, it looks like Drew doesn't skip leg day. I mean,
hear that,
he's
Beardo?
working the entire time.
I think he hears that. Speak loud enough.
All right, so the poll is up. The first one is Beardo. The second one is Drewdo. So.
Yeah, there is no doubt.
Come on,
It's
now.
a shutout.
It's a shutout. Let's see it. I'll give you 30 seconds. Yeah,
As much
That's
as
right.
I love Beardo, nah, man, Drew, you overtook the own man in his own gimmick. So, like,
There
good
we
on
go.
you, man.
Yep. Well done, sir. Well done.
Yep. And I'm just gonna call it. It's 92. It's 92/93% 7. Apparently, there's some gay boys in the chat. It's probably Isaac that's voting for
Probably Beardo and
but-
his
Yeah.
alternate accounts, alt accounts. Beardo, are you in the chat? Show yourself.
He's playing party game.
If he does, I'm gonna fall out of my chair. 100%. Okay. 93% to 7%. Drudo beats Beardo. So
hell
congratulations.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great, dude. So
No, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. Yeah, he's been a decent dude the past year. So like you, Mo, like you're saying, it's everybody in the GCA and Geeks and Gamers, FNT, Fellowship. All of these people are freaking awesome. You know, it's good community, your fellowship. It's all good stuff. Fun and games. Like you asked earlier, like how I got into all the stuff, and it's like when I was up in the hospital, just looking at ceiling tiles, I had no reason to laugh. You know, it was just just doom and gloom everywhere, and I had to find a reason to enjoy life again. And shows like these and good movies and reviews gave me a chance to laugh again, and that's what it takes.
yeah, man, that's awesome. Like,
I'm glad you found us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, met you. You were one of the first ones I met, ABF at Amfest.
At
2
Amfest,
years
yeah.
ago, or 2 Amfests ago.
I put a call out on Twitter.
Yeah.
It is just glorious how the Fellowship, the 199, we're an offshoot of the 199 and Fellowship, but how those channels just kind of like brought the community together. People that never thought that they would ever have a voice or ever even want to speak up. We all found each other and became friends, and now we're networking even more and more. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and you hear it at the meetups. They're like, "Oh, I didn't know, I didn't know what to say or do or or how this all works." And it's like, man, just be yourself and just figure it out and talk to people.
it.
Yeah,
and
find
to
something
that
common.
end, you're going to see our very first recording that is not live on our channel. You're going to see what we started from. I mean, we still suck, but just wait till you see where we started from. You will start a channel just because we suck. Okay, so in the near future, you will see episode 0 of Leighton Gay with the GCA, and you'll be like, if these guys can actually do anything, I have a chance. So,
bro, that's coming up in March, isn't it? Isn't that
end of March? End of March is the 1-year anniversary. I think that's when we should do it. Is episode 52.
I think we're all gonna commit seppuku together.
Not me. I wasn't there. I'm gonna laugh about it because it's right around.
Hey,
my
you're not
birthday.
invited. I rescind your invitation. You and Nomi cannot be there.
Aiden and Nomi could read on.
I want
And,
you to roast this as hard as possible because we'll be roasting ourselves as well.
And Ronan Crusader has contributed to the katanas that we use to disembowel ourselves. Thank you, sir. It seems very fitting that a Ronin would give us money to honor ourselves in the afterlife. So, thank you, sir. By the way, he was awesome. He's a super fun hangout. He lurks a little nowadays, but I hope he gets more in the chat. But he's super cool in person. If you ever get a chance to meet him, by all means, hang out with him. He's a super fun hang. So, do we have anything else that we're going to talk about? Or are we pretty much done embarrassing ourselves with all of our stories? So,
I'm tired.
yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I caught the crud too. So I was sick, sore throat, stuff like that. Not from anything, not similar to what Mo does, but just talking.
Jeez.
But yeah,
I think Beardo was patient 0.
Nomi.
Hey, what up,
Nomi,
bro?
what's up? Missed you.
Wow, if you're going to drop a chat, that's a good one.
That means everything went well. I'm so happy to hear it.
Oh, is she gonna be Nomi Powell?
Who's in for Vegas?
Yes, she will be, of course.
Eventually.
This is our job. Whenever we brought her into the GCA, we made it our mission to get Glenn Powell for her, like any means necessary, and I mean
I didn't
that.
agree to that.
Oh
Well,
I'm thinking about this.
I think we did
We-
though.
Yeah, we need to mercifully end the stream. But thank you everybody for the support tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Ronan. Rat poison does not cost that much, so that'll relieve all of our cringe from whenever we show that original episode. So,
and I'll be there to laugh.
Yes, but all right,
outros or just go.
We're just gonna do outros. So we'll go real quick, starting with Nagranol to set the pace. Nagranol.
Yeah, we'll see when I wake up tomorrow, but I need to start streaming again. So I stream on YouTube and Kick, and follow me there.
All right, man. Awesome. Hoodie D.
Hello there. I just want to give a shout out to Nagranol and to Hayden and his girlfriend and to my sister and the German. We were kind of the last few standing in Orlando, and we had just a great time together.
Absolutely.
It was just fun. Just the small group of us. I just want to give a shout out to you guys. I had a blast doing Disney Springs with you. Besides that, I'm still kind of traveling around right now. That's why I'm in the shitty hotel room with the shitty Wi-Fi. So that's if I sounded like shit or if I was lagging, that's why. But I'll be back home in my normal setup in about a week. So I'm looking forward to that.
Right on.
Thank you.
And speaking of a man in his native habitat, we have Yo Pops 215, the DJ.
What is up? Find me on YouTube, Kick X, Yo Pops 215. I'm gonna go on Kick in a little bit.
I'm excited. I'm gonna listen. Nice. He's honestly really good. He knows how to DJ.
Yep.
So go give him a follow. Seriously, how close are you? You're really close to 75, aren't you? You're within.
I think I got up to like 51 last night. I checked,
on, guys.
It was like 51.
55.
Hell yeah.
75 is monetization. Go follow Yo Pops.
We're on Kick. Go follow him. Yes.
Yeah. Kick.com/YoPops215. Right.
215. Let's go.
There you go. Let's do it. Hey, there we go. Nagranol. Of course he is. The robot is undefeated. Thank you. And then we have Magda. She was a wonderful person to hang out with. Her and Jessica cooked breakfast for us. We did not deserve it. She's just an awesome person. But because she cooked breakfast, she gave us shit the entire weekend, which we deserved, and we appreciate that too. So, Magda, what do you have coming up?
Well, it's kind of a fake Captain America weekend, so yeah, great week for me. I know, right?
Captain something.
Thank you, Mo.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I get to
Are you
watch
going to
that
see
here.
it, Magda? Are y'all going to see it?
We are going to see it. I think.
Are you
right?
excited? Are you looking forward to it? What are your thoughts? Are you happy? Are you hyped?
Say something, woman.
Yeah, I think
Do
Magda
I
would
look like I am excited?
Magda would rather sleep on the piece.
Or slip.
You got this right, Mo.
No, I just,
In
I
the
just wanna hear it.
bathroom, in your pop's bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry, at the club's bathroom.
That's even worse because even your own is sterile for a little bit, but you have no idea what the other one was.
They were wiping the fucking floors. What do you want me to do? Fucking, I slipped and fell.
Keep
Jesus
your
Christ.
balance.
I fucking act like I fucking killed somebody here. God damn. Hey, dude. I slept in the fucking bathroom. I was just telling you guys. Now it's this big old fucking ordeal. Here we fucking
Just rip an MP.
Yeah, so all right. So Hayden Wayne, you're fighting.
Yeah. So I think next month I'm going to start some streaming on my channel. Going to try to figure out a time slot for that. I'll let you guys know as that happens. And it'll be a stream kind of like Mr. Ryan Kennel does, where we just go over a couple of topics and I'll clip them out into videos. But other than that, Late and Gay with the GCA. And then on Tuesday nights we have Erwin's politics stream that he's started, and me and ABF get to hang out over there and talk some politics.
Yeah, absolutely. That's turning out to be a pretty good stream. You guys are getting a lot of people on there. That's pretty fun. I love seeing people branch out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Also, obligatory bridge. Yes, thank you, Idaho Bike.
So, all right, then we have the man who went from lurking and dropping super chats to streaming on every hour and every night that he possibly can, even if he's dying from on crud. Sir, before you pass out, what do you have coming up?
Well, first off, I think Erwin's show is going to start going downhill because he invited Isaac on the show in my stream, by the way. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't think he was in the right frame of mind when it happened. But
you got cucked.
Yeah, we well, I mean, I'm on the show, but now I have to spend time with Isaac. That's the part
we're all
I'm
gonna
upset
suffer.
about. Yeah. But no, in Orlando, I had one rule: nobody is allowed to fight, and it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
I think that
we stayed with each other for 4 days and nobody
Forgot
died.
that was even a rule.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Nobody died.
the first rule about, but no, I mean the same thing happened when we went to Peru. You know, we're just a different breed. It seems like everyone on this side of the internet's a lot cooler, and we all just mesh a little bit better together. So yeah, just another successful trip. Got to keep doing them. But yeah, check out my channel on Mondays and Wednesdays.
All right, well, get better, man. You sound horrible. I apologize, but
you sound horrible.
Yeah,
but at least
ABF at least has some pep in his step.
At least you'll get better. This is my baseline. So
yeah, this dude, Mo was ready to go to bed at 8 p.m. when we were walking around Universal all day.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little guy, all tuckered out. Had to carry him to the car.
That's what happens when you're wearing sandals everywhere on hard concrete all the time. Come on, man.
Okay, so first of all,
nobody
was going to carry me back to the car unless there was 3 people involved. All right, I'm not as bad as
no. They just kick you off into the gator pond. Come on.
All right, chat. Okay, panel chat. Fuck y'all. All right. I am Mo Zamboni. I'll be on the Monday Hangover. You send me money, you can make fun of me. Anyways, but just short of that, honestly, it was a pleasure meeting almost all of you in person. I would love to meet anybody that I didn't meet in the chat. You guys are super cool. You guys are super fun to hang out with. It's almost like, and Jeremy put it correctly, you're going there to meet the people that you met last time or the friends that you made along the way. Like talking to Jeremy and all those people, I think they're happy that they're connecting with people where you're hanging out on a more basal level, and that's what's awesome. And that's literally how I met Drew. I met Drew literally because we both got out of the car like ZZ Top, like we both got out of our Ubers at the same time, and I know it's a really recent reference, Chad, but we ended up hanging out and we had a lot of fun, and it just grew from there. So it seems proper that after the first stream after the MegaCon, we have Drew on because Drew is literally the best of us. He's really awesome. He's really cool. And it was super fun hanging out with you in both MegaCons. And I look forward to the next meetups. Like seriously, people, if you can get to a meetup, there's going to be one that's close to you. So do it. You will not regret it.
They're all over. Make it to where you can.
And you'll meet friends and people. And let me look at us.
Everybody go over and sub to Drew.
Seriously. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. And my YouTube is more adaptive sports type speaking engagements type things. I'm going to make one for more pop culture. But yeah, appreciate that.
Oh, continue on, man. I don't remember if you got your full on outro. So anything you want to plug, anything you just want to talk about, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of hit on what Mo said is just people call me motivating and inspiring and stuff like that. And I just kind of stubborn and refuse to die and be sick. So if you want to just be like me, I refuse to give up. That this world is pretty amazing. You know, our country is incredible. And most people just stay in their hometown, their city, their state, or whatever it is. But get out and travel, whether it's in the United States. You know, I've been to in the military, like I would travel just as much as possible. I was always raise my hand and be like, yep, I'll go learn at that leadership school or go on this 2-week deployment or 2-week training or 6-month deployment or 12-month. I'd be like, let's just experience kind of whatever's out there, because people think of like, oh, the average American is like this whatever hot dog eating cowboy or whatever, and it's like it's so not true. Like we're different in different regions, different states, you know, different ages, and yeah, that's the thing. Like Mo said, these meetups really just got me out there and was able to, you know, just see more of life, of people, of YouTube, of you know, things that we have in common. So yeah, that's what I'm going to keep doing. Just push myself and trying to get out there. So I've been making adaptive sports videos, putting those on YouTube. I got a bunch I need to work on. Mo's been helping me. Professor Zamboni with content creation 101 classes. That's epic. And so yeah, just doing some great stuff. And yeah, I got a ton of ideas for different types of shows. So anybody wants to collaborate, I already talked to many people on this panel, in the chat and other places. So yeah, this is going to be a big year, and the best is yet to come.
Oh yeah, man.
Yep. Operation Outstanding INFIELD on YouTube, Drew Outstanding on X. Yeah, so yeah, check me out both those places. I got a story that I can't really tell on YouTube. It's getting a little bit better to talk about that stuff on YouTube, but it's more of a depressing kind of thing, and I'd rather talk about all the awesome stuff. But I don't mind sharing my crazy story of the 2020 era of a little bit of craziness. I got some stories to tell. If anybody wants to do an in-depth interview, I'm happy to do that on YouTube, Rumble, X, whatever.
Anytime, man.
So Drew, thank you for that heartfelt seriously, like it, but this is our chat, Professor. Yeah, so they don't care. They just anything to attack me. So like no, but seriously, like you're literally an inspiration. Like it's really awesome. Like all you need to do is just be inquisitive and try to take your talents and bring them on the internet. And you do that. You've been doing that so well, and I have no doubt that you're going to be super successful, man. But that's what people don't understand. Just do it, try it, and guess what? If you stink at it, people are still going to have fun. I'm evidence of that.
Yeah, whoever super chatted to Az, to Nerdrotic, to Geeks and Gamers, and they're like, "How do I get started?" And they all just said, like, just do it, or work on, or get audio first. Don't worry about this, worry about that. Don't worry, it's gonna be bad. You're gonna develop over time, and it's true. And so yeah, I saved up some money and went and got some audio equipment, and the rest is history.
I would go against that just slightly. Audio does make a huge hell of a difference. However, I'm pretty sure I had shit ass audio for the first time that we had a 1K view video. The best thing, the best advice is just go do it. Just go get comfortable behind a microphone. You are going to suck for a while. No matter what, you could have the best setup in the world, and you're still going to suck for a while until you learn your niche and your patterns and everything like that.
I didn't want to go that deep, but yes, that's true. All right. But yeah, no,
just do it.
Yeah, no, it's delivery. Like you can overcome a lot of things, and that's the best thing. Once you start upgrading things, it'll just make it that much better. So, but Malty, I don't know if you have anything you need to plug or anything like that. But we're at the end of the stream, which has been a hoot. Everybody in the chat has been awesome. The memes are awesome. But by all means, sir, take it out.
Bro, you're tired as shit.
Dude, I totally am. I am. I ate like shit over MegaCon, and that's what did me in, is because I decided to eat like a 20-year-old, and I'm not. So
yes, so I'm just going to boop you on the head right there because we didn't get to do our normal high five. But yeah, no, I just do shit for the channel. Videos, live streams, all that kind of stuff. You can always catch me everywhere pissing people off, but just know at the end of the day, I actually care about the individual, not the collective. The collective is a bunch of bullshit. Individuals are what matters. And hopefully that comes across in the way that I completely wreck everything. But until next time, everyone want to say goodbye? Appreciate you so much, Drew. Have a great day. Take care.
No. We'll do it live!
I could go really hard into this stuff.
Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
Murder. There was murder in there.
This really triggers me.
Let them fight.
Say hello to my little friend!
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just gotta backdoor the phone system.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. What the hell is even that?
Why there, yo, Pop? I speak at the English.
I am not gay.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
I almost used the F word. Once I got in there, I hooked up with Jeremy.
Oh, no more Yankee, my wanky.
I'm looking at porn.
Voila! Oh, you look so
Stupid.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
How about a shave?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, because I don't want ass prints on my new door.
Come fight me. Physically.
I'm joking. Stop!
Oh, shall love me understand.